Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're to do so. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. And we're here. And listen, we don't duck the smoke. We don't duck the smoke, Habibis. You get me? We don't run. We don't hide. Said, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Said? Can I understand why are you like this? Wallah, this is an important question. Hamza, we're live. Can you join the stream?
Yeah, I've got my
Yalla, join, Hamza. No more excuses. Yalla, Habibi. Yalla. Anyway, guys, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. This Said guy is such a fraud. Said guy is such a fraud. You get me? I don't even know what to say to you, to be honest with you. It's just... Okay, sorry guys. I'm just making sure that Hamza's here. Anyway, guys, we don't hide. You get me? I don't hide. We get used to winning. We get used to winning. You get me? We're a winning club. We're a winning institution. And please, you get me? You guys want to troll. I get it. I understand. You want to troll. You want to cook. No problem. Cook, Habibis. But just remember, the second leg is at Anfield. Just remember this. Said, I will remember this, Said, Habibi. Said, I will remember this. Everyone who tried to cook me today, everyone who tried to say anything, I see the names of certain Spurs fans who I have not seen in about 3 years in this chat. For a long time, you guys have disappeared. You guys have gone. And now I see you guys in the chat. Have some shame. Have some shame and some decorum. Remember, second leg is at Anfield. Remember this. Second leg is at Anfield. Before you open your stinky mouth that needs to toothbrush and it needs Sensodyne, remember that the second leg is at Anfield. Remember this. When they come to Anfield and we beat them by 3 goals or 4 goals and we go through to Wembley, I'm going to cook every single one of you guys. Spurs are a nothing club. Zinski was hugging his mom because it's the biggest moment of his life. Biggest moment of his life. Oh my God, we beat Liverpool 1-0. Oh, hug me. I love you. Oh my God. Wow. What a moment. We're going to Wembley, mate. We're going to Wembley, and I have no doubt about it whatsoever. And your bum club, your bum-ass club will not be in the final. And all the Arsenal fans laughing. Are you not 2-0 down to Newcastle? In your own backyard? In your own backyard. In your own backyard, mate. In your own backyard. Anyway, you're here for the Husam cooking, and Husam will get cooked. We have special appearances today on the stream. Before I introduce the panels, make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. Yani, listen, you want to see me cooked? Adi, Habibi, come see me cooked. This is not the first time I got cooked. Adi, no problem. Let's get cooked. But make sure you guys are at least liking the video. I'll not let Hamza talk until we get 500 likes. How about that? We're putting value on Hamza's cooking. 500 likes and we will let Hamza go in to Liverpool Football Club. No problem. 500 likes. Joining me first and foremost, Fellaini from Wish in the building. You get me? I can't lie to you. Ahmed has had the best 4 days of his life. He got a draw at Anfield. Arsenal lost at home to Newcastle. And Liverpool lost away to Spurs. Ahmed's the happiest person on the planet now. Only thing missing is Libya to win the AFCON. How you doing, Ahmed, man?
Why have to cuss my country like that?
That's not cussing. I'm saying that's something that's missing, which is reality.
Listen, big up everyone, man. Listen, shout out to everyone. Just woke up in it and I see football. Yeah, I went on football real quick and I see Liverpool losing. Yeah, Mo Salah stinker. Alisson is on fraud watch lately. Big up, man. Shout out to everyone. Man United, biggest club in England, will always be the biggest. And I see everyone in the chat. Big up, man. Pleasure for having me on. Come on, let's go, man. Come on, man. Man like Tottenham. What did you think of Liverpool?
Biggest club in England was eliminated in the Carabao Cup like 4 rounds ago.
No. Biggest club in England, bro. We'll forever be the biggest club. You get me? Yeah.
Okay, biggest club.
Man, that Diallo's broken. Man, that Diallo's broken Klopp. Now he's gonna break Slot, man. I'm telling you, man. He's breaking him, man. The cracks are opening.
Habibi. Okay. Joining us next, you get me? Massive upgrade on Ziad. Big upgrade. Like, genuinely, this guy is levels above Ziad. This guy is like Didier Drogba in finals compared to Thierry Henry when it comes to comparing him to Ziad. Like, Ziad is just levels below. Man like Ahmed is in the building. Bridge Nation. How you doing, mate?
What are you saying, boys? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. You know, nice, interesting week, relaxing, chillaxing. That's what we like to do, man. You know what I mean?
Big up to you. Big up to you.
Very nice, man.
Joining us next is someone who has Carabao Cup heritage. Won a lot of Carabao Cups under Pep Guardiola. You get me? So he knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to today. Absolutely love working with this guy. And yeah. Hi, Hamza. Say hi. This is the intro. Relax.
Hey.
Say hi. There's people in the
Hey,
background.
my brothers, my brothers.
Hi,
Today
hi.
we're enjoying it, man. And listen, is more here? That fraud. Well,
Wow.
it's more here. He has to be the fraud.
No, Mo's really sick.
Oh, so when Inter got done a remontada, he's sick, bro. Bring him from his sick bed, man. I need to see him. He needs to live stream on his bed, and I need to see him.
Wow,
Yeah.
we.
I'm not accepting this, man. He's been cooking me. Oh, Hamza, the error of Pep is finished.
No, he's actually sick. Wallahi, there's a doctor coming to his house. He really is sick.
Oh, okay, make dua for
Yeah.
him.
Get well soon, Mo.
Inshallah.
But you can cook
Oh,
Inter
man,
still
big
if you
up.
want. Fuck it, why not?
Big up, Mo. We love Mo, man. I thought you were
Big up,
joking
big up,
there,
man.
man. Really?
Big
Sam,
up, big
can we postpone, inshallah, when it gets better, the cooking of this? Because that
Okay, Adi. Okay, you want to know something?
Inter 2-0
Next Sunday episode is just FA Cup. Okay, Adi. If you want, I promise you, I'm gonna let you cook. Who do you play in FA Cup? We play Accrington Stanley. Who do you play, Hamza?
Me, I play a very high team called Salford. It's a derby.
Okay, stop
Man
it,
United
stop it.
derby.
Chelsea, Ahmed. Who do Chelsea play?
Morecambe.
Obviously, this one is Arsenal. So we might talk about Arsenal.
Where's
United
Morecambe, Mo? Where's Morecambe, Ahmed?
Middle England. That's fine.
Get out here. It's next to Seaside. Get out here. The guy's so shameless. You don't even know where they're from.
Listen, man. Sorry, man. My
Oh, why are
geography
you
is not that
telling
great.
so convincingly?
I'm sorry, man. My geography ain't that great. I'm sorry.
Anyway, guys, speaking of upgrades, you get me? This guy's a massive upgrade on Saad as well. You know, everyone here knows Saad ducks the smoke. One thing I will say about myself, and this applies to Ahmed, and this applies to Hamza, never duck smoke. Never. Win, lose, or draw, we're here representing our football clubs. Never duck smoke. Adi,
Saad's
I'm
not here.
I lost to Spurs 1-0. Ahmed here has seen his club go through the mud, and he's here every single episode. Hamza has seen his club win 2-15, and he's here every single episode.
Yeah.
Ahmed, Chelsea
Not
steps up
2-15,
every
yo.
single time.
2-13.
And-
2-13, bro.
Saad is a fraud, and of course he
2-15
ducks
every time.
smoke when his club loses to Newcastle at home. So we have to get upgrades. Me on Ahwa, I don't get regular people. I get upgrades. Upgrade on Saad. Absolutely love working with this guy. He's my brother, and he knows this. We can disagree on football all we want, but this guy is genuinely my bro, and I love working with him. Man like Dayo is in the building. How you doing, Dayo, man?
What's up? What's up? Pussycat, where have you been? I've been to Stanley Park to climb a tree. Pussycat, what did you do there? I faced Tottenham and they smashed me there. Oga, explain. I lost yesterday. You were all talking. Explain yourself today.
We will.
Today
we
you
will.
will speak.
We will. Don't worry.
Smash the like button, people. Smash the like.
Guys, I don't know if Jacob's gonna join us or not. I'll be honest with you. I think he's a bit mad because I didn't pick up his call. Like, we don't have Ahwa for him to cook me for a whole hour. Anyway, we have a surprise, you guys, for this lovely occasion. We have brought back an OG of Al Ahwa, Habibis. Hamza, I know when you have headphones on, it's because you're on Spaces.
Bro, I'm listening to VAR.
You know the chat will snitch if you're on
VAR
Spaces.
on Liverpool.
Wallahi, they
Let
will
me
send
know.
me the space.
Yeah,
Wallahi,
fine.
they'll send me the space. Have some shame. Wallahi, they'll send me the
That's
space.
it.
Hamza, we have 1,000 people here. Yahi, that's not enough for your majesty to stay here
No, I'm
and talk.
joking.
You
Listen, I was listening to VAR, man. Let's go.
Yeah, khalas, focus. You have to cook Arsenal and Liverpool. Imagine. Anyway, guys, joining us on the channel, last but not least, an OG of Al Ahwa,
Who is it?
one of the founding members, and we brought him back for a special occasion stream. You get me? He's coming here to cook his two rival clubs as well, representing Manchester United from the streets of Egypt.
No,
You
it's
get me?
Staffy.
From the mean streets of
No
New
way
York
Staffy is
and
back.
Alexandria. If you haven't hit the like button
Omar
for this
Marmoush
happy
is back.
return right here,
Omar
you get me,
Marmoush.
lad. Joining us on the channel,
Omar
ladies
Marmoush.
and gentlemen, it's none other than the man, the myth, the legend, who is not sat in his chair right now, but he will be joining us in a second.
Is it Omar
Man like
Marmoush?
Staffy is in the building. Joe,
Oh,
Joe,
Staffy.
Joe. Big up to Staffy, man. Big up to Staffy. He's gonna be here, guys,
TV.
in a second. You get me? See, surprises are coming. Adi, I'm bringing people to.
Well, how
cook, man.
come he's disappeared? He's missing like Hoyland. Missing in big
Oh,
game,
there
in
you are.
games, Premier League
There you
games or something.
There you are. See,
Once
see,
again-
Finhas is an example of why you should not be a weasel. You get me? You should not be a weasel because people like Finhas. Because this guy was like, go on, Staffy, cook Husam when Staffy was calling me out. Now we work with each other. You little weasel. You little weasel rat. You little rat. Anyway, let me read these super chats before we start the stream. Big up to Castor who says, I blame the shape of the ball for the loss. Hey. Big up Mikel, man. Big up Mikel blaming the Karma Cup ball. Big up. The lady said anything can happen in football. Well, one thing for sure is Spurs won't win anything, wallahi. No shame, club. Adi, cook me today. Wallahi, Adi, no problem. Cook all you want. Just remember, the second leg is at Anfield. 1-0 win. Okay. That will be gone within like 3 minutes. Big up to you, Naif. Forest beat you in your own yard, is what Seven says. Yes, but you're not Nottingham Forest because Nottingham Forest can defend. You can't. Big up, though. Assalamu alaikum, y'all. Come on, you Spurs, get the trophy. Galatasaray fans supporting. Have some shame. This is obviously Jack Howe imitating Hamza. What a shameful club. Wallahi, you better not let City come back. Don't disrespect my heritage. 1 second. I've got Ballon d'Or. 1 second. That's Hamza right there, Jack. That's the best impression I can make. You get me? So, yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to Money Mace who says Mo Walad better than Henry. Someone call his father Mane. Mo Walad? Father Mane? You spend £2, yach, at least insult properly, yach. Call him a belly dancer or something. You get me? Big up to my guy Naif says, big up Ahmed. Say the word. Ahmed, I won't say it.
Yeah, glory, Man United, man. Biggest club, bro. That's my club, man.
Turn
Big
up
up.
no matter the result. Wallahi, I give credit to Ahmed. Always turn up no matter the result. He's not
that's
Saad or
right.
Ziad. Big up. Husam, thoughts on Elon Musk wanting to buy Liverpool? Ibrahim Sharif, ya habibi ya warda. Do you think this is the setting for me to give you my thoughts on Elon Musk and Liverpool after I just fucking lost to Tottenham Hotspur 1-0? Fuck Elon Musk and fuck FSG. That's my response right now, given the emotional state. You get me? Mufti, we have missed you still. I don't know where the fuck he went, to be honest with you. I have no idea where he is. You get me? See, this is the thing. He comes back himself as a Spurs fan and says, you will smash us at Anfield. Let's have this one. Okay, have it. Cook me, Habibi, Adi. But as a Spurs fan yourself, you know you're coming to Anfield with a 1-0 win. You know you're out, mate. Newcastle, I'll see you at Wembley. Adi, no problem. Clip me right now. Here on full screen. Newcastle, see you at Wembley. This doesn't change anything. You're bringing a 1-0 win to Anfield. Yeah, good luck, mate. See you at Wembley, Newcastle. How are the lads and all them things there? You get me? Fair play to Spurs, but even the smallest fish will eventually get crumbs. Facts. Legendary Villain says, Husam, Ahmed dunked on your club. Salah needs the Ivorian Messi touch. Such unsightly touches and movement and Bruno hoofballs. This guy is an Arsenal fan. And remember that Thierry Henry missed 2 1-on-1s to give you your first Champions League final ever and then proceeded to join Barcelona Football Club to win a Champions League. That can never be Didier Drogba. That can never be Salah. That can never be any of these elite players who have goals in Champions League finals. Big up Eto'o, big up Drogba, big up Salah, big up Lewandowski, big up Karim Benzema, all with goals in Champions League finals compared to Thierry Henry's 0. He did the KD before the KD. He went to the team that beat him in the final and won a Champions League over there. Big up, though. Anyway, on that note, let the cooking commence. 1,000 people in here. Until we get to 300 likes minimum, I'm not going to let Hamza cook. This is on you, chat. It's a free button. It's a free button. You don't even have to do anything. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Close the live chat. Hit the like button. And we would have started with Jacob if he was here, but he just messaged me that he will be joining us in a second. So I guess I'm going to let Ahmed United talk first, since he thinks he's the one that started the downfall, Habibi. So go ahead, Habibi, Ahmed. Talk about Liverpool. 300 likes, guys, and Hamza will talk.
Yeah, that's one, bro. Liverpool are finished, man. Listen, they're finished. You know what's mad here? I see Jamie Carragher and Mo Salah going back and forth here this whole time. about, oh, he's so obsessed with me and Jamie Carragher, and Trent's talking about Madrid. You know what's bad? Yeah, I've seen loads of people talk about Trent, and he's a legend. Yeah, his whole thing is embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. This whole thing, this whole contract saga. Yeah, him going like this, trying to con people into, oh, he's staying. 1 minute he's indecisive. 1 minute he's gonna sign it. 1 minute he isn't. I don't know how the hell, yeah, you lose to Tottenham, even if they win. Yeah, the way how they played was shocking me. Yeah, it was dead. And I said that with Salah here, he doesn't get a goal or an assist to cover up a stinker. Ineffective as per usual. Yeah, and at the end of the day, this
You think he was ineffective today? Honestly,
bro. You think he did well?
oh, but who created the most dangerous chance of the game? No agenda.
What chance did he create? What one chance where he passed it?
Oh, one chance where he passed it. خلاص, okay. خلاص, you can never
Bro,
change your
come
mind.
on, man. Come
خلاص,
on.
عادي حبيبي, it's your opinion. Express your opinion as you like.
Listen, Mo Salah, yeah. Mo Salah. This is the problem, yeah, when you put him in conversations that he shouldn't belong in. You see the Thierry Henrys. I don't even like Arsenal. Players like Thierry Henry and players like Eden Hazard, they did not play football for this long and do what they did just for him to be compared to Salah. It's embarrassing, yeah. Listen, I respect his goal tally and I respect his flipping goals and assists, but at the end of the day, man does not have the touch and he does not have the ability to be compared to players like him, because those players that I just named, Thierry Henry and Eden Hazard, were cooking anywhere from the pitch, anywhere, whether they keep the ball, whether they carry the ball from deep, they carry from the halfway line. At the end of the day, they do things that not many players do, and Salah is good at what he does. But you know what? When he doesn't get the goal and the assist, he hardly takes your breath away like that. That's not to say he's a dead player, but he's not the guy. He's not the guy, yeah, that people are trying to put him in conversations with. Simple as that. And I look at Alisson. Ever since he came back, he's been pony. It's like Alisson's not been great. I don't know what's happened to him. He was moving shaky even against Man United. Yeah. So I don't know what's happened to him. And yeah, bro, like the whole thing about Liverpool is that I thought Gakpo was okay. He was doing something at least. I thought he was all right. Well, Gakpo was decent. McAllister was all right. Curtis Jones didn't really have a good performance. But for me, it shows you that this Liverpool squad overall, that the only reason why they're performing so well is because of their manager, innit? He's squeezing everything out of that Liverpool team, and like, bro, because like I say it all the time, individually they don't have, like, barring Van Dijk and Salah, those are the two standouts. Their team is not like amazing like that on paper. They've got some decent players, obviously, but like Slot's done a good job in terms of getting the best out of them, and no one expected it. Do you get me? Because like when you look at a team like Chelsea, when you look at other teams, they've got just as good as players. Obviously, they've got inexperience, but they don't have like a standout. I mean, they got a standout in Palmer, yeah. Well, obviously, he's young, and Salah is experienced. So for me, like, yeah, man, like this is good news, man.
No one is gonna say we got robbed.
No, that's. I just woke up in it, by the way. So my head.
I just wanna just say we're not doing. I don't like this talk of we're being.
We're
robbed.
50 likes away from 300. By the way,
We don't. I don't like this talk.
Go ahead.
I don't like this nonsense of we're being robbed, this or that, because at the end of the day, we need to accept, and I've said this before, we need to accept that these guys are going to be rubbish. And the referees here, we know what they come with. So at the end of the day, you've just got to accept what they do. You know what I mean? I know we shouldn't really be, obviously accepting what they do, but the reality is, bro, they're gonna make mistakes, and the only way you guys are gonna, the only thing we can do is win with our football. So I don't like to blame much, because at the end of the day, it's already part and parcel of the game. There's no point at this point.
And you know what? I don't even believe that Liverpool. Yeah, I lost. You'll come to Arsenal, and I know you guys will cook me, and I'm here for the cooking. But I don't believe you're allowing me to say Tottenham beat you. Like, you're allowing me come here and say something good about Tottenham, Husam. Liverpool. You play Tottenham today, and you're allowing me come here to say something positive about Tottenham, that shit club, right? Like, that's the part that is paining me. I heard you saying in your intro that, oh, Arsenal fans are laughing at you. Any Arsenal fan that was laughing is stupid. I don't want Tottenham to win anything. I would rather you go on and win it. I don't care. I don't want Tottenham to win anything. You let me come. And the part that is even worse is the team that Tottenham fielded could literally be their team C. That goalkeeper, this is his first ever major anything. He doesn't know the name of the 10 players in front of him. That goalkeeper does not, he cannot name every single player, name for name. He's barely trained half 30 minutes. And you guys, Salah could not score, Nunez could not score, Diaz could not score. Man, don't come here and tell me that Liverpool they robbed. I don't want to hear robbed, because when we talked about robbed, everybody said we should not talk about it. So let's leave that alone. If you're going to talk about those yellow cards, the first yellow card that they gave to what's his name, Bergvall, was a soft yellow card. I watched the entire game. That should not have been a yellow card. The second tackle, yes, I would say is a yellow card. That you should have given a yellow card for. So the fact that the first one was not meant to be given and it was given, if you wipe the second one off, it's fair. All is fair in love and war. You guys looked toothless today against a Tottenham team that, honestly speaking, Ipswich will beat them. Ipswich will beat this Tottenham team that they fielded today.
Remember, you play them next week, yeah? Remember this.
Yeah,
Wow,
I remember.
It's a lot of heavy talk, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
remember they
They can't put the ball for a team that can't put the ball into the back of the net. It's a lot of heavy talk going on here, man. I'll be honest.
For a team that can't put the ball into the back
If
of
you
the net.
lose to Spurs, I'll send you the link for the Ahwa after that.
No, send me the link now. You know me, I don't dodge smoke. You know, if you call me, I will show up.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah,
why you're
so there's
clear
no-
of
yeah,
Saad.
but I'm letting you know that in today's game, in isolation, in today's game, Liverpool did not look like you were going to score. You didn't look like you were going to score. If they did not introduce VAR into this EFL semi-final, Solanke's first goal stands. That would have been 2-0. It would have. If VAR was not introduced, we now know that VAR has just been introduced to the semi-final. It wasn't here before. If it wasn't here, that would have been 2-0 today. So let's call a spade and not a garden intent to. You guys look toothless today. You look bad. Liverpool look bad. And it's annoying me that I, as an Arsenal fan, have to say something good about Tottenham. I have to come here, sit down on this show and say, well, guess what? Bergvall took that shot very well. Oh, Solanke's movement was also okay. Oh, they got him behind you. I don't ever want to be able to give Tottenham any praise ever in my life till I die. I won't even go and hike in an area that has the name Tottenham.
You hate them that much?
Ahmed, the fact that I'm saying their name this much is annoying me. It's like you think when I heard Husam say Arsenal fans are celebrating, I was like, celebrating what? You think I don't want them
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying, bro. Today, okay? Today, what happened is the following. I had Arsenal fans who were like, Husam, I actually want you to beat Spurs. And then there are other Arsenal fans who are saying stuff like, ha ha ha, hold that.
Oh,
I'm like, why are you an Arsenal fan celebrating Spurs beating Liverpool?
We'll banter you, definitely. We have to banter you because you lost the game. The same way
you can banter,
I
get it, but you don't want Spurs.
But genuinely, I do not want Spurs to win anything because it's Spurs
exactly.
I get it. So, and that's why it's more annoying for me that Liverpool, the team that is the best in Europe right now, the team that is top of the league right now, with all your so-called world-class players that you guys have listed, your goalkeeper, you say world-class. Van Dijk, you say world-class. Trent Alexander-Arnold, world-class. Mo Salah, world-class. McAllister, World Cup winner. I can list every single player on your team with an accolade behind their name. Go up against a team C, Tottenham. And now I, as an Arsenal fan, have to sit here and talk something good about Tottenham. Shame on you guys. Shame on Liverpool today. And then I saw your manager on the touchline. He was losing his head, arguing with the fourth official. I've never seen your manager look like that before, ever. Slot. Go back and watch it. Arnie Slot today, you could tell, was losing it. And I think it's the back-to-back, either the draw and now this loss, that is actually making him feel a certain type of way. Because this is what happens in momentum. Once it breaks and it goes in the opposite direction and you start to draw and lose, you begin to see it. You begin to see the cracks. I can take it back to the Manchester United game when you guys drew. There is a part in the game where Virgil van Dijk stood and looked at his players, and you could see it in his eyes, like, what is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, he gave a death stare to Trent. I know that.
There was a point in that game, and that same behavior against Manchester United was what you guys displayed here today. You can say the same for my club. We've been getting by lucky. We've been playing very draft football. We don't have our best players. No excuse. We should do better. But we've been playing draft football and getting draws and wins. It's finally come to roost. Newcastle came and showed us Pepe. and we'll get to me. But there is no way today's game is onslaught because who is it that Ange put on that pitch? Please tell me. But even with the Bentancur injury again at the very beginning, that threw a spanner in the works of Spurs already because they had a game plan with the way they wanted Bentancur to play. Now he's injured. Now he's out. Spurs should never have had a chance.
Is there an elevator on this? Thank you. I was gonna say, is there a escalator I could step on? Salam alaikum, y'all. How you doing? How y'all doing?
We're not doing fine. Be quiet.
We're not talking about your loser club. We're talking about Tottenham.
Oh, please be quiet. You see, this is why I cannot say anything.
2-0. 2-0. What you talk about? 2-0. What you talking about? What you talking about? I don't hear you. 2-0. It's all I hear. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Oh, the ball's not the right size. Oh, my left nut is the wrong size. Oh, my right ball's bigger than my left one. Fuck off. Fuck off. Talk about balls.
You finally win a game.
Let him go. He's too excited. Just let him go.
You finally win a game. You're here making noise. You know,
let him talk.
No, let me finish. You know,
oh, you mean did something that you couldn't do? Oh, yeah, win the first leg? Yeah, shush.
Let me tell you what you do. The prediction is this, right? You're going to do the Spursy thing that you always do. You're going to beat Liverpool or draw with Liverpool at Anfield, get to the final and bottle it.
Yeah, you know it all, don't you? But you can't figure it out for your own damn club. Love it. What else you got to say?
I was here.
Dayo, guys. Okay.
Good about your club. You just
Dayo, we will speak about Arsenal in a bit. Guys. Go ahead, Jacob. Yalla, have your big moment, Habibi.
How you doing? First of all, how you doing, Sam?
Video at least, and then
Come on.
It's good to see that your phone works.
Why is no one
I was working my way, but I had something to say to Husam first and foremost off the top, because there's a certain energy that I like to keep and maintain, and when someone gives off a certain energy, I hold them to that same standard. So when Staffy concedes, when Chelsea concedes, when anybody concedes, there's Don Husam. How are you feeling? And no, that's not my Makarov shitty Russian impression. How are you feeling? How does it feel to be down a goal right now? And then it's like, okay, so you go down a goal and you sit here on camera like this. And then I'm calling and I'm spamming your chat. Pick up the fucking phone. And what do?
Someone screenshot that.
Okay, can I answer that?
Yes, please.
Can I answer that? Okay, I will give you a genuine answer. You can ask
Why you
Lewis
not
right
keep the
now.
same energy?
Okay,
That shit pissed me off.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. Call me on Snapchat. I called Lewis. Lewis called me. I picked up. Go check the A-listers group chat right now. I picked up Lewis's call. He said top 10 respect moments. He gave me. I picked up his call. But with you, you're an Ahwa literally an hour later. For a whole hour, you can cook me. Fuck the phone call. You have 1 whole hour of just fucking Jacob just cooking the shit out of Liverpool. So why does it change?
So on Sundays, whenever my watch-along's happening and I concede a goal to some loser club, and then here's Husam calling me on WhatsApp, not on Snapchat, because I don't have Snapchat, because I'm not 12 or 18 years old. I'm 34. I'm a grown-ass man. It's time to get rid of Snapchat. All right?
That's why. And you're married. There's other uses than.
Yeah, let me check one.
Okay, that's true. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. You're right. No, keep Snapchat. I take that back. Keep the Snapchat, y'all.
You don't need
As
to
you're
use
single, or yeah, you're right. But no, you call me on WhatsApp. I call you on WhatsApp when you concede, but I get no answer. I called
everyone, bro, except you, because you're gonna be on the show to cook me.
But when on a Sunday, when I'm for sure there because today it was tentative, because I told you my wife has this, I got this and this, and I'm actually supposed to be on Flawless's channel right now. So everybody want a piece of Big Papa right now, because we up, baby. We up right now.
October, you fraud. When's the last time I called you to cook Spurs? 21st October? Have some shame and decorum.
How do you know when my last watch along was? That's impressive.
Because I just went to my call log and that's the time I called you, mate. So it's been a while and you've lost the shit.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Like I've been calling
no, but I also have another question for you after, which big up the entire panel. I'm sorry for just busting in here. Dayo, I apologize just busting in here, but there's a certain gas that I'm on right now. And then I ain't talking about Daddy Yankee, Dame Mas Gasolina.
Jacob, let me tell you that I was just saying before we came in that I don't believe that Husam's team is allowing me to say something good about Tottenham. I was just talking about how you guys feel that the team C, not a team B. What did I call it, Husam? A team C is what I said. Your goalkeeper, right, does not even know the names of all the 10
He's
players.
been in England 5 days.
Listen, he doesn't know the name of the rest of the 10 players. He cannot call their name. He's just getting, literally, they brought him in and put him on the pitch. And Mo Salah could not score. Darwin Núñez, Diaz, Your so-called workers, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Where were these guys? Where were they?
Well, I'll tell you where. I was talking to my boy Jed Spence, you know, the same guy that everyone was saying, oh, send him off to Italy for $6 million. There's Mo Salah right there in his pocket. And it's a conjoined pocket between him and Archie Gray. And I just find it slightly amusing. I was like, who is this? Is that Mo Salah or is that some dude from Turkey? What am I watching here? Because this guy, you know... What did you think of him, Sam? I haven't heard. I didn't tune in after you fucking ghosted me, but I want to know what your thoughts are on just Salah specifically, because you always got that pass. He'll have the shit game. He'll get pocketed by two fucking random NPCs, and then you'll say he still gets a 6 for me, and then everyone else is a 3, a 3, a 3. But Salah gets this. We'll give him a 5. I'm gonna give him a 1. You can't score versus fucking Archie Gray. Versus Jed Spence, who's a right back, who literally has played 3 different positions this year, like Archie Gray.
New sticker alert, okay?
New sticker alert.
Uh-oh. No.
Yes.
No. I'm glad I can't focus. Don't send that shit to me. Don't send that shit to me.
Not focusing on المشكلة, but I've
I already
sent
sent it to Husam, so it's
I'm gonna send it to you as well, Jake.
New sticker alert.
Anyway, what did I think of the Salah performance today? Overall, not good, but he created the most dangerous chance of the game.
Hazard will never, man. Hazard will never. That's
Hazard will never.
Husam, let's
whole season where he was.
let's stop this creating the most dangerous.
listen. I blame Mourinho for that. Blame Mourinho. Thank you.
Husam, let's
every
stop this
time.
I blame Nunes.
I don't like that. That is nonsense. Because when I said, oh, Arsenal had majority of the ball against Newcastle, it doesn't matter. We didn't put in the back of the net and we lost.
Yeah, but what did I say about Saka that day? Did I not say created the most dangerous chance for us?
Dangerous chance.
Dayo, why don't you listen? Why do you just make a point and when I'm supporting it,
Husam,
you just
but Husam,
Habibi,
just
Saka,
humble yourself.
away,
Wallahi,
I'm
wallahi, humble yourself.
the only one on Ahwa to defend.
Wallahi,
him.
Husam,
But he
humble
created
yourself.
the most
Wallahi,
dangerous
no,
chance.
you
Salah
can't make
put it on a plate for
No,
Nunes.
he
Nunes
didn't.
missed.
Is that the only thing he did in 90 minutes? Is that the only thing
No,
he did
Nunes
in
had a
90
few
minutes?
shots on
That's one
target.
thing he did
Hey,
in
just
90
couldn't get
minutes.
past
In 90
being
minutes-
kinky.
no, so in 90
Couldn't get
minutes-
past the kinky king. I'm working on the nickname.
Salah had a bad game
Sam,
overall.
he was a joke today.
It was a bad game for him in general. He
Today,
made
let me tell you
one
something, yeah?
chance.
Yeah.
Sam, really.
Today, listen, let me just quickly say, to me,
That sticker's fucking
listen,
silly. What is
the biggest joke, yeah, are these butter jobs. Yeah, we know when they start to slip, yeah, they slip down. And we've seen United, worst team, go to them on the weekend. It's gonna be 7-0, 7-0. It's gonna be Spurs. Spurs are easy. Yeah, that's what you've been talking about. Yeah, look at you. Look at your face now. You can't even look at me. You're so humble.
Hamza, can
Look
we
at
see the
you.
video you
How
put on
shameful.
Twitter? Can
Yeah.
you show us that?
No, show him the video.
Can you show us the video of
I
Husam
know,
at the
I
gas
know, they
station?
sent
We're
me the
getting it
video.
thrown out.
No problem.
Yeah,
Wait
Could
till
t-
next
could-
time you lose.
Sure,
Wait till
we're
next
gonna
time
put
you
it
lose. I'm
stuff
gonna
in.
make
We're gonna put it
5-star intro, Hamza. Wait,
No,
wait.
one
till
Can
second.
we
next
see the
time.
video of Husam at the
You're
gas
saying
station?
you're clipping me up on Twitter.
One
Okay,
second.
Hamza, no problem. I'll remember.
One second. Staffy,
I got a question as well because there's something else I want to talk about. It's Virgil van Dijk getting bodied by his own Dominic Solanke. Said, "Let me show you how we get down." They took my goal. They robbed my goal, but it don't matter. You're supposedly the best. Oh, you're a captain. The entire first half, he's looking like this. Where's Trent? I want to bitch at Trent. And then guess what? They brought Trent on, and guess what? Fuck you, Dragusin on the goal line. Talk to me. Talk to me. Tottenham Hotspur never die. We are like the fucking like a cockroach in a radioactive. Yeah. You thought your house was clean, bitch. Here we are. You open your pantry. Haha. Surprise. You ever seen Joe's Apartment? Probably not. It's a very low budget movie made in America, but that's what we are. We're those fucking dancing, singing little roaches, and we're gonna fuck you up if you let us. And you let us. You're supposed to be the best team in the world. The goalkeeper got here 5 days ago. He barely speaks English. They said, "What's your name?" He said, "Tony."
Husam, put me on full screen. I want to show you what happened to you today.
Don't be showing violence. Don't be showing violence.
Full
Don't be
screen.
showing violence. Don't show that guy being slapped.
No, one second, no violence.
Yeah, because they will report it for violence.
They will
They can
report it
show
for violence. YouTube will clip.
Okay, fair enough. I don't want no violence.
Speaking of violence, what happened to your boy Jarrell Kwanzaa? Did he get a DM and need to leave the fucking game early? Or did he just get punked by Solanke? Again, deteriorating your defense. I'm going to say it now, all right? Ainge broke Pep, Amarim loosened up Arn, and then Ainge broke Arn.
Loosened up is crazy.
Yeah,
Loosened up is
loosey-goosey,
actually-
baby.
You want to look, at least get the facts right.
What's up? Let
Van
me
Dijk
finish.
wasn't bitch slapped by Solanke. Solanke bitch slapped
Sam,
Konate.
Sam.
It's the other guy.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
now
sorry.
let me finish.
It's all your center backs got fucking body.
The
Because guess
other
what? You
guy,
lost. As far as
Wait,
I'm
who-
concerned.
With Konsa, I'll tell you what it is with Konsa.
Van
I
Dijk
think
he did get scored on, but it was just offsides
Yeah.
by a
I think
what? A
Konsa
kneecap?
just, he confused Bergvall for Astrid Wet, and he was just like he couldn't focus, so he got substituted off.
What's up? Listen, key thing is, yeah, you played the worst United team and you played the worst.
Remember, there's a second leg.
Wallahi, one second. You played the worst.
No, I know.
worst team.
No, but I got 24 hours to enjoy the fuck out of it. In 48 hours, I'll sweat for 4 weeks from now for sure because we got to go to Angefield. I already know that. We got to go to Angefield.
You keep saying that the second leg is the second leg. We hear you.
No, no, one
The
second,
second leg
one
is-
second, guys,
the
one
second
second.
leg is in 4
Sam,
weeks.
I can't hear
Anything
anything.
can happen in 4
One at
weeks.
a time.
That's
Let
why I
Hamza
just
go.
shout.
Hamza
I
go.
don't give a
Okay.
fuck. I'll just say
Let me
whatever.
just-
Bro, I left for months. I come back and this shit's still chaotic.
Listen,
Like I never left.
they played the worst Spurs team.
Worse
Wallahi,
'cause
I've
Ahmed
never
is
seen. They had a
Sure, yeah.
goalkeeper that was playing for a team that I've never heard of. Padunski. His name was Kingski. I've never heard of this guy.
King Kinky.
Yeah, they had
The Kinky King.
and they had Gray. That guy was
Clean
a
sheet.
championship right back. Gray is a championship right back. Let me just educate you. Championship right back who played in defense. Yeah, you had a guy, Jade Spence, playing as a right back. No, Salah is compared to Thierry Henry. We have to describe. Oh, guys, go, bro. Have some shame. Wallah, I said it. Have some shame. Mo
I should
Salah
have some
will
shame,
no,
but
no,
you
no,
lost to
no.
Spurs 4-0,
Mo-
and
Mo
you lost
Salah-
to Manchester
listen,
United
one
in your
thing,
own backyard
let me tell you
2-1.
Mo
I should
Salah
have some
will
shame.
never ever.
Diallo burned down the
Wait
Etihad, mate.
One second.
Diallo
Listen,
burned down the Etihad, and guess
listen,
what?
the
Spurs
on- no,
burned
one
down
second,
the
one second.
Etihad
No,
as
no,
well.
don't get rattled. Don't
Spurs
get
beat
rattled.
Man City
No,
4-0,
don't get
guys,
rattled.
and he's telling me
The
to have some
only,
shame.
the only thing, listen,
4-0, you
do
know,
not ever
in
compare.
his own
Do not
backyard,
even
not
compare.
in
All I hear is
Spurs.
2 clean
Not in
sheets
Etihad.
versus 2 of these teams
let me
that
finish.
won the league most recently. Very
let me
nice.
finish.
Ainge Postecoglou. And
Stop.
all those little hang on, I need to say something real quick too. Because I do gotta go. I feel like shit for Flaw, so I'm gonna be late for work because I just gotta talk my shit. But I do want to say this because there's been a whole bunch of bullshit talking and chatting about my manager, my guy. He's so naive, he doesn't adapt. He's the worst manager I've ever seen. The Spurs fans told me if you don't want Ainge out, then you want to lose. You know what those motherfuckers are doing right now? Having a 3-hour emergency stream because, we won a game? Oh, and then fans aren't nice to me when we won a game? Yeah, because you're a fucking pussy. Because all you do is say weird, dumb stuff. And when we win, it's nice to rub your little nose in it because you fucking enjoying it. So for me, Ainge has never been the problem. He's continually shown us why he's trying to be the solution. And much like sandpaper, we are just grinding him down. But you know what? He is resilient, like the fucking Alamo. Like the goddamn Alamo.
Man like Ange.
Forget
Stop.
the Alamo. I've been requested by someone sent me
Staffy,
this.
let me just finish.
He asked
quickly.
me. 1 second, Hamza. Hamza, actually, can I read this stat out to you and
Yeah,
you
go on.
can see it? I've been sent this by Said. He was like, "Yo, you should read this on the show." Shout out Said. Mo Salah numbers versus Tottenham today: 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots on target, 0 successful take-ons, 0 accurate crosses, and 0 duels won.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know who he was dueling? Archie Gray and Jed Spence. Both out of position.
That's definitely not acceptable, bro.
Unacceptable, bro.
It's
Unacceptable.
definitely not acceptable. Like,
Listen,
agenda
Would
the
Thierry
side
Henry
value.
have had
defends-
zeros,
he defends-
zeros,
he
zeros
defends a player. He defends
against
a player.
Archie Gray and
Hazard
Jed
had
Spence?
games like this before.
No, he didn't.
That's
All
not
He
great
didn't.
players
No,
across
no,
the board had
man,
bad
please.
games.
Some.
Please, man.
All of them
Cannot
have
talk
bad
about Mo
Okay,
Salah.
everyone here. Is
No, I think it was
Listen.
Ainge Postecoglou's press conference where he said if Mo was at Tottenham, he wouldn't do
Listen.
shit. And then guess what? He came to Tottenham and he didn't do shit.
Listen, and he got pocketed by Spence. Mo Salah was being
What'd he do
compared-
today? Look at that
Hold on,
fucking
listen.
hair, bro. Look like the
Look,
fucking
look.
Simpsons guy.
That's-
Krusty.
that's-
Yeah,
that's
Krusty.
Mo Salah. Compare him to Mo Salah. That's Mo Salah. Compare this guy to Mo Salah. Wallah. Don't ever compare to Thierry Henry. That is Mo Salah. Look at the comparison.
Man like crusty, you know.
Mo
like-
Salah.
Bro, we have the most injuries. We are
That is
fouled the
Mo
most.
Salah.
Last year,
That
we've been
is Mo
fouled the most
Salah.
this year,
No
and we
way
still
compared to
dunking on
Thierry Henry.
everybody's fucking
Like,
heads except for you Chelsea bastards, you motherfucker.
Wait, Jacob, I
But
just
Arsenal's
realized-
next. I got you next. In 7 days, Arsenal, we getting that ass too. There ain't no booty safe around these guys. I'm telling you right
Wait,
now.
I realized
Tottenham?
something. Remember what you said about bold managers versus Ainge?
Ball, hey. Like I said, Maresca's the trend breaker, but outside of that motherfucker, I ain't know a bald dude who ever beat my gaffer.
Real Chelsea. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen,
man.
Slots literally
Sam,
to 6-3 like
Sam,
3 weeks
you
ago.
know
bro. What
ever. Well, like, can
Oh
you
yeah,
imagine-
shit. But in the Carabao Cup,
Can you imagine people saying he's a Ballon
Carabao
d'Or?
Cup
Can you
managers,
imagine?
those
Can you
ones, and they're
imagine?
bald in the Carabao Cup. Then
Can
that's
you
what I mean.
imagine? Yeah, people
I
compare
forgot about that
Mo Salah as a
6-3
Ballon
loss.
d'Or winner. A Ballon d'Or winner. You got pocketed by Jade Spence and Dayo, and you want to tell the kids for the future generation you are a
respect Dayo,
Ballon
man.
d'Or winner.
Now
Ballon
show the
d'Or
one
winner.
where Bergval's dancing
You
and
are
Virgil
a
van Dijk's like,
They
"Oh, where's
compared
Trent?
Haaland to
Where's
R9.
Trent? I want to
Age of
cry at
33.
Trent. I want to
One second.
cry.
Age of
Where's
33,
Trent?
you got
Show me
done.
that fucking photo, Husam. Quit
They
showing this
compared
bullshit.
Haaland to
Take this
R9.
bullshit
They
off the
compared
screen.
Fabio to
Take this
Ronaldinho.
bullshit off the screen. Show me the photos of your players going, ooh, yee, when Archie Gray dunking on their fucking head top. Archie
make
fucking
another
Gray.
sticker,
He's
you gotta
18.
stop.
Bergval's 18.
Sticker,
I'll
sticker.
make another sticker. You gotta
Wallahi,
stop.
they were praying for 18-year-old to get sent off. Wallahi, this is the most shameful fan base I've ever met. You cry about referees. You cry. You say Arsenal fans cry about it. You are the biggest cry. Oh, please, VAR. VAR was named after a football club. Why do you think we say Liverpool? VAR was made for your football club, but you still don't win anything. The biggest trophy you've won in the last couple of years was Carling Cup. This is your competition. You don't win. You don't lift anything in a full stadium. This is the only cup you have to lift, but you can't even lift it. Already you're 1-0 down against Tottenham. In a cup competition, you celebrate. You celebrate every year. It's the only trophy that Trent wants before it goes to Real Madrid. You called out your own Trent, who's leaving in 5 months' time on a free. 5 months' time, your
Where's
boy who
Trent?
supported Liverpool
Summertime
Where's
trend, man.
Trent?
Summertime trend.
used to kiss the badge of Liverpool. Like, mwah,
Where's
guess what?
Trent?
He's leaving you on a free. Wallahi, let me tell you. At least I'm going to get money for Calvin Phillips. At least I'm going to get money for Calvin Phillips. You're going to get 0. Nilsh. Madrid are coming.
Yeah, at least
I'm
Sonny
getting money
extended
for
his
Rashford.
contract too.
The only
Achieve the
reason
dream, I'm
why
getting-
Van Dijk and Mo Salah staying
I
because
dare
no
us to
one's
look.
knocking. Any other club knocks, you don't have a pool. Yo, Staffy, do these guys have a pool? If any club knocks on those guys, yeah, they're out. They're going to pull Caicedo and Love. You tell him Mo Salah, even the likes of Atletico Madrid, if they come for Van Dijk, bro, where's Liverpool go? At least Atletico Madrid have won La Liga champions. They won trophies, full stadium. You see, these guys, all you do is, oh, my players, we're such a big club. Big club, keep attracting your players. You can't even keep your own players. Your family, Mo Salah's fighting with Jamie Carragher. We're seeing civil war starting. You're seeing civil war starting.
Hamza, guess who
Your
didn't
legends
vote
calling out
Salah
most-
in
These
the
my
EA
legends are gonna
team
call
of
out
the
Paul
year?
Foden.
Hamza,
Your
Hamza, Hamza.
legend.
Hamza, guess who didn't vote Salah in the EA team of the year? You know the cards that they do in FIFA, in EA.
Yeah.
Guess who didn't vote him?
Who didn't vote him?
Jamie Carragher, their own club legend.
There you are. If your legends don't even vote for him, don't even rate him.
Allah,
Why
I'm
should
not
we
even
rate
joking.
him?
Hamza.
Jamie Carragher's having a field day today. I don't know where he's at, what he's
Mo
doing, but he's
Salah was
enjoying
chicken.
himself. He told his girl to get the red panties out, is what he told her, because he
Mo
said,
Salah.
"Look at that, get your Liverpool cherries
halal
out, girl,
show,
because
halal show.
tonight we eating good." Salah had a stinker versus
Listen,
Archie Gray
Husam,
and Jed
Husam,
Spence, which
I'm-
Archie Gray
I'm
is.
warning you.
Shout out the Gray
Listen,
family.
Listen, Sam, Mo Salah is going to be Egyptian princess one again, Omar Marmoush. One thing that Omar Marmoush is going to have when he leaves my football club, he will never lose hair. Never ever. Staffy, you're Egyptian. Find a dermatologist or a hair transplant. Tell them
I
to count
have
how
my
many
hair.
hair follicles Omar Marmoush will have when he joins Man City and leave Man City.
Hamza,
He will
look, I
never
have my
lose
hair.
hair. He will never lose hair. You know why?
So it's not
My
all
corners are
Egyptians,
still
it's
here.
just Salah.
Like, be careful with the spray, man. Be careful with the spray, man. You don't
So
want to use the spray.
So it's not all.
What spray?
Bro, Sam, your players
What spray?
Sam.
Oh, a little
At
bit
least
like that.
me,
Husam,
listen,
Husam, how won't you lose your hair? Dermatologists don't do hair. Like, I don't understand. If you go to
What he said,
dermatologist-
dermatologist.
yeah, if you
you know what? The dermatologists that do hair. The
I'm not going to
dermatologists that do hair.
skincare.
they will saw your hair.
The plastic surgeon that do
I'm
hair.
not understanding this. Your English.
One
My
second.
friend,
The
I'm not-
dermatologist that do hair transplant. One second. For hair transplant.
Damn,
Listen,
Santa.
the key thing to me, is these guys are already, I'm smelling blood.
Hey, big
The
up, y'all.
reason
I
why
gotta
you're
go.
top of
I
the
gotta go
league,
slave away at a
Sam,
warehouse, but you
the
know what's
only
gonna power me
reason why
through?
you're top of the league
Don
is
Hassam's
I'm
tears.
weak and
So thank you for
Arsenal are weak.
bottling those up for me.
Sam,
Oh,
Arsenal are
Listen
weak.
to
at
us on the
Anfield.
way
We are
because
weak.
I will
have
remember
some-
this
Other
at
than
like
that,
it.
Anfield when you
today,
need my sympathy. I
Mo
remember
Salah
this.
had a stinker.
You're like, oh, you're having a rough day?
Gakpo got hooked. Jota had a
Don't
stinker.
worry, don't worry.
Your
Anfield-
fans
Big
were
up,
crying,
big up.
oh, I miss Szoboszlai. I miss Szoboszlai. I wish Szoboszlai. You got dunked by an 18-year-old. An 18-year-old lack of experience dunked on you, bro. Oh, guess what? Gravenberch is the best six in. Yo, don't give me that. Cause, bro, don't go and talk to a 5-year-old about the Gravenberch, is it? You got dunked by an 18-year-old. Yeah? Dunked by an 18-year-old. You come here, you think you're gonna conquer. You don't even have confidence of saying you're gonna be Premier League champions. How many times I've told you in front of you? Say you're scared of me already. I can't
Hamza,
be.
you know what he said earlier today?
Stuff.
I'm
He
not even
doesn't believe
joking.
he's
You
gonna.
know what he said earlier? Wallah, I'm not even lying. He said today that he thinks Man City now are the favorites.
There
There's
you
no
are.
way he said that.
There
There's no
you
way he said that.
are.
Oh
He doesn't.
my
Well, he
God.
doesn't trust
All-time
Salah.
low.
He
All-time
doesn't.
low, bro.
It's all true. It's a lie towards you lot. All Liverpool fans, you're sitting there. Husam is my hero. Husam, your hero, can't even tell you he's gonna win the Premier League. Tell him to talk. Tell him to talk. Come out. All these Liverpool fans here. This is your hero. This is your legend. Tell him to talk in front of his own live channel. Yeah, live channel. That you're gonna be Premier League champions. He can't do it. He doesn't trust. He doesn't trust his team. He knows your bottle jobs. He knows your teams are pathetic. He knows they're full of bottle players. Even today, he came out just crying, cried about referee because the 18-year-old didn't get sent off. How pathetic! How pathetic! How pathetic does he look? Sam, I look at you now. Is this the beginning of you start to slip? Because United came there and got a draw. You laughed at them.
Hamza, the streets are saying every time Ahmed dunks on them,
Ahmed is their, you know, Ahmed is their daddy. Ahmed is the daddy of Liverpool. He dunks on these guys.
That's what I'm talking
He
about, man.
humbles them.
That's
I
what
told
happens,
you
man.
that.
Ahmed's a
When
special man.
Ahmed
Ahmed's a
showed me
special man.
Hamza,
That's what I'm
at
saying.
you.
this
Isn't that
the
right,
beginning.
Ahmed? Isn't that right, Ahmed? Come on, bro.
Bro,
Hamza,
listen.
Ahmed,
Special needs, man.
he
Special
can't
needs.
his own, boy. Let me get my transfers.
Pussycat, where have you been? I've been
Let
to
me
Stanley Park
get
to
mine.
play with Tottenham.
Yeah.
Pussycat, what did
I
you
was
do?
laughing when I said
Climbed
they
on
are
a
the
tree
last year.
and you got trashed there. Yeah. Today's
He's
game,
looking
guys.
down.
Look, listen, here's the thing, right? I cannot speak for the future because last season, your youngsters were the ones that won you the Carabao Cup. You played with your youngsters, and that's fair enough. Liverpool did that last season. So I don't put anything beyond you to go on and beat them when they come to Anfield. But in today's game, you had Timo Werner on the pitch. Jet Spence. Like
Timo
Archie Gray,
Werner.
like the goalkeeper, like Hamza said, I didn't even know the name of the club. I thought he was an academy guy that they just brought. That's what I thought he
I
was.
thought Lewinsky's son,
Like-
the one that was George Bush's wife, whatever it is.
Monica Lewinsky. No, that's not her
Monica
son.
Lewinsky's
That's
son.
not
or something.
George Bush's
What
wife.
is
Yeah.
Someone involved in a
Monica Lewinsky
scandal.
has nothing to do with George Bush.
who's
That was
George
Bill,
Bush's wife?
Oh, sorry.
that was Bill Clinton's scandal. This man,
Hamza, why are you like this? Why do you?
What's Hamza
You
saying?
know, let me just say one thing, guys. You know, this is. I just want to say one thing. The one guy on this whole panel that can't cook me is Hamza, because he lost to Tottenham Hotspur 4-0 in his own backyard
I
and
was
lost
weak.
to
I
Manchester
was weak.
United
I was
2-1.
weak.
I didn't interrupt you. You spoke 20 minutes. Anyway, and he lost 2-1 to Manchester United in his own backyard. This is the same guy that wants to cook me for both those results when he has been significantly slapped way worse by both teams in his own stadium. In his own stadium, forget like he didn't get slapped up at the the Tottenham stadium. He didn't get slapped up at Old Trafford. This is his own stadium. He got slapped 2-1. He lost both games. 6-1 on aggregate, both games, guys. Both. And the same cup, Hamza went away to Tottenham Hotspur and lost 2-1 in the Carabao Cup. The same exact competition that he's cooking me for right now. When it comes to this conversation, this gives me flashbacks. Quadruple charge season, Hamza was there on Spaces. They cooked me for a 0-0 draw at home to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup semi-final. And then we went away, we won 2-0. This time it's even easier. I get it. Everyone wants to live the moment. Everyone wants to cook Husam, no problem. But we lost 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur today, and in a month's time, they're coming to Anfield with a 1-0 victory. Am I supposed to be scared? I just put myself full screen and I said, we are going to the final. I'm not worried. 1-0 win,
You're
you're
gonna
bringing
win
fans.
anything. What are you gonna win this season?
And guess what with Salah? You guys have been waiting all year for this Salah moment. Adi, no problem. Salah is doing a season this year that's an all-timer season. 38 GA in December. What the hell? These are numbers that we considered unbelievable for a player to have the whole season, bro. This guy had it in December.
Yeah, but
He had a bad game. He had a bad game. Everyone, let me land. Everyone here has had an all-timer play in his team. We have seen all-timer have bad games before. KDB's had bad games. Cristiano Ronaldo's had bad games. Henry's had bad games.
It was your
Hazard's had
analysis.
bad games.
It was your
Everyone in his
analysis
guys,
of
can
the
I
game
just
is
speak,
fine.
please? Can I just speak? Everyone has had bad games. It's okay. Like across football history, everyone has had bad games. Now, when it comes to Salah today, Salah didn't do anything the whole game. I agree, he had a bad game, but he did create the most dangerous chance of the game, of which Nunes missed. I'm not scapegoating Nunes, but that's the reality. When it comes to the goal we conceded, it was Konate's fault. We said it earlier on. Staffy said it earlier on the terrace. You can't just get pushed by Solanke like this. So this one is something that I have to blame Ibrahima Konate for. But we can't just say the reason that we did not score today. Salah.
He had zero statistics. He had zero shots on. He
At-
had
at-
zero. He was zero. He was
No
shit.
problem.
And he still defended.
No problem. He had
Because you
zero
know
shots.
why?
I just
You
said
know
he had a
why?
bad game.
You have.
I just said he had a bad game.
No, bro. Except he was shit today. He was shit.
Yeah, but what did I just say then? I just said that
but
Salah
he
had a bad game.
He wasn't even there against Jed Spence.
Yeah, I just said Salah had a bad game. He's like, accept it,
Against
accept it.
Spence,
I said he had a
against
bad game.
Spence.
Baby.
No one else.
Yeah,
No one
okay.
else.
I said he had a bad game. But when it comes to the overall context of this competition, you're bringing a 1-0 win to Anfield. See you in the final. Newcastle United. I'll see you in the final. Khalas. I'm not worried. A 1-0 loss away at Spurs is not the end of the day. I did think we would win today, yes, and I deserve to get cooked for what we did today. But in general, I'm going to the final. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. And when it
Can I
comes
say something?
to Liverpool next week, yani, God forbid if we lose to Nottingham Forest, that's when I will start to get worried. That's when you want to cook, habibi. But right now, in the context of this competition, we're through to the next round. I'm not worried genuinely at all. I'm not worried at all. Liverpool versus
I think
Newcastle.
we're
is final.
spending-
Drop me your predictions.
I think we're spending a lot of time cooking the wrong team. Because at the end of the day, listen, we cooked you for the 90 minutes. It was fun. But at the end of the day, you're still top of the league. You're still top of the Champions League. You do quite literally have bigger fish to fry. And you're actually in the position. You're in a very good position to fry these fish. But there's another team that we need to talk about a little bit more. Because if
If you want to
Spurs,
talk about Arsenal, I'll let you start that segment. But can I just grab the supers first quickly?
okay, I was just gonna say this. You know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, let me
I'm
just
together.
grab them and I'll let Staffy start us off with the Arsenal section because we want to segue to it anyway. Big up to all of you guys. There's 1,200 people locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Please go give everyone a channel a subscribe, you guys. Please go subscribe to every single one of these guys' channels. It's all in the description. Staffy TV, AA United TV, The Bridge Nation, Hamza Talks Ball, so you can see more of his meltdowns. Banter on the pitch as well for Dayo. Everyone's channel is literally in the description, so go give them a subscribe, whether they are here or not. United Spurs of America, everyone is in the description. Please go subscribe to their channels, guys, and show them the same love that you show me. Anyway, before we grab these super chats, guys, everyone please like the video, subscribe. Let's get to 500 likes. That's our initial target. We're 3 likes away from 400. It's a free button. It helps the channel grow. United fan Husam, have I been gone long? You just went on a rant to an United fan. You know the one fan base that cannot cook Salah is United. Bro, come on. Where are we going with this? Like, it's just this just happened not so long ago. Can we cook the guy who slaughtered from the start? Can we cook you weasel, who was like, go on, Staffy, go on, when he was calling me out, and now we're together in the same row next to each other on the same screen. Hold
say
that,
his
you
name?
little weasel.
Where's the clip,
Little
man? Where's the clip?
Weasel rat. Finihas, the word weasel rat.
Wallah, it's Phineas, not Phineas.
He's a rat. That's what matters. I'm a
He is
grown
right.
up. Jacob, congrats for the win. Anfield we go. Facts, mate. Biggest bottle jobs come from North London. No Champions League, no Premier League. Only celebrate match wins or coming in seconds. My worst DM has more Champions Leagues and league titles than your both teams combined. I think he's obviously the Naif is a United fan. He's talking about Casemiro, and Casemiro definitely has more Champions Leagues than all North London clubs combined. Big up to you, Naif. Mo had a quiet game today, but let's not do revisionism. Yeah, fact, he had a bad game today. I said it. I'm not like Hamza. I don't bring up all the trophies he's won in his life to defend him. Jacob, just get ready to get the dust out of the participation. No, you know, Gonzo, let him laugh now. Adi. In a month from now, we have Ahwa, inshallah, after Anfield. Don't worry. Hamza, Endo, and Luis Diaz had Rodri doing Shakira hips don't lie at Anfield, and he won Ballon d'Or. Players have off days. Fact.
Oh please, Jade Spence. Oh please, Jade Spence pocketed him. Don't even try. He will never.
Okay, Wataru Endo pocketed Rodri last year.
You know, players they peak at
Wataru Endo pocketed Rodri last year.
Players peak at the age of 27. Players peak. R9 peaked at 25, 26. Henry peaked at that. Those Shevchenko, all these Messi, they peaked at that age 27. Where was Salah 27? Getting carried by Mane and Firmino. Yeah, don't give me that, bro. Great players retired 32. They said, Hamza finished everything. I won football. I'm finished. This guy's sweating for a dog for only a Premier League trophy in a full stadium. One Premier League. Sweating like a dog. Oh, 25th year, 11th year. You better win this year and be cast for the same level as Jamie Vardy, man. Jamie Vardy, not Mahrez. Mahrez won with Leicester. Mahrez won with Leicester. Yeah, do it what Jamie Vardy did at least. Yeah, and Mahrez also won an AFCON. One thing I promise you, Marmoush, you're never gonna lose hair. You're gonna win more Premier League titles than Salah.
We'll talk about Marmoush. We'll talk about Marmoush. Yeah, we have a segment for Marmoush.
Win an AFCON for Egypt.
Marmoush is on. Yeah, read the title. Marmoush to Manchester City. We'll talk about him. In Hamza's words, wow, that's crazy. Come on, you Spurs, we needed it, is what Mr. Khan is saying. Arteta 900 million spent, potentially missing top 4. Or we're going to talk about Arsenal next, you best believe me. Jaja Binks gets to make jokes about hairlines. Who's Jaja Binks?
It's like a.
If you're not a
The
Star Wars
guy
fan,
from Star Wars,
It's
isn't it?
Star
if you're not a
Wars.
Star Wars fan, you
It's
know
like a
the
dragon
eyes.
with big ass eyes.
Yeah. Big
Oh,
up.
one second. Is he cussing me?
Yeah, he's
Nice.
saying
Very
Jaja
good.
Okay, 1 second. Play this.
Now, let's address the two biggest horrors today.
What does this have to do with it, Yaki? This was from a game against Brighton 3 years ago, Yaki. You're so weird.
The two biggest
You
horrors.
called
طيب,
him.
okay, everyone knows this, Yaki. It went viral 100 times. Who's playing music? Be careful.
Not me.
Arteta need to take season off for more Botox treatment. We're going to talk about Arteta. My problem with Hamza, you go beyond the game. Yeah, see, you've upset the Egyptians. Remember, you need to keep the Egyptians on your side for Marmoush.
Marmoush, we're brothers, man. I've got my Egyptian.
Yeah, remember this now. His name is Omar Rushdie as well. Omar, same name. Remember this, Hamza. You have to keep the Egyptians on your side. I'm telling you.
Brother, man.
Rod. If Marmoush goes to City, I'll shave Husam's beard. Why you would shave my beard? I don't want to shave my beard. I've never said anything about Marmoush.
That's
to
the
City.
weirdest super chat I've ever seen.
We better
Yeah.
not do this now, transfer.
Come on. Hamza laughing at Salah's hairline is very ironic. Yeah, that's the earlier on.
At least I didn't have self-confidence issue and I had to go and get a hair transplant. I'm winning.
See, this
Hamza.
is good banter. This is good banter.
Hamza, it's not self-esteem issues. It's because you can't afford it. That's why you cannot. Yeah, you know you can't. You don't come here.
He called you a rookie, mate. Why are you showing you 20p? Is that 1p or 20p?
Bro, he's gonna go buy one pluck with that. They're gonna be like, "Tick." Okay.
Bomba.
They're gonna
Google,
put one
Facebook,
seed in
Instagram,
his head with that.
4 separate GTA games, SatNav, Twitter, 4 different presidents, iPhone, iPod have been gone since Arsenal last won the league. And this segues us perfectly. First of all, 500 likes, as we said, chat. 1,200 people in here. We're currently at 420. Let's get to 500. Close your live chat, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. And Staffy wanted to start with the Arsenal section, so I'm gonna let him go. Go ahead, Staffy. Talk to me about Arsenal.
No, I was just gonna say, listen, Liverpool deserved to be cooked within the context of today, and we did. Well, khalas. We spent like what, an hour cooking them? Khalas, kifay. An hour to cook Liverpool after the season they've been having. Wallahi, listen, I've seen shame, but this is the most shameless I've ever seen. Let him be. But Dayo, wallahi Dayo, if I see a final this season with Spurs' name in it and your team is not in it, wallahi, fold the club. I'm not even joking, bro. This is not Arsenal agenda. This is not Arsenal hate. This is none of the things that people know. Because I know in about 3, 2, 1, the chat is going to cry out now. It's going to be like, oh, Stuffy, but United in 13th. Guess what? This is not about United right now. We're talking about Arsenal. 5 years in this rebuild, and I'm watching them yesterday, and they're getting absolutely out-muscled by Newcastle, who honestly, most of us here will sit and say, based on what they did last season and the recruitment they did this summer, we didn't really put them in any high positions, did we? Most of us did not have him in the top 4. Most of us did not have him in any final. Most of us didn't have him in anything really. They just exist. Okay, Newcastle, decent team, fell off. That's it. There was even news coming out that the Saudis don't even want to invest in that business as much. But now I'm looking at it, and agendas aside, wallahi, the way you're playing football and the lack of trophies that you had over the last 5 years. And I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not in that camp that keeps saying Arteta shit, Arteta shit. Arteta's not shit. Arteta still took this team in the last 5 years into something in my eyes. He did a decent job. He didn't finish the job, but he did a decent job. But wallahi, Dayo, if I see Spurs after everything that happened to them this season, under this manager, Ainge, that I would say more than half his fan base wants him gone. They're having protests before games. They have meltdowns every day in emergency streams every day. 10 losses in the league already. And they could go and beat Liverpool in the first leg with kids on the pitch, quite literally kids. A goalkeeper who his name I didn't even know who he was when people were saying Kinky. I was like, bro, what do you mean Kinky, bro? This is not Pornhub, bro. We're talking about the EFL Cup. Don't say this haram shit just to find out he's the actual goalkeeper who's playing today. He didn't even know their names. You know the goalkeepers that you know when you play pickup and you don't know the person's name, so you just shout out their number. Yo, number 5, pass the ball, like shit like that. That team has 1 foot into the final, while your manager is getting out-muscled by a team 2-0 at home. In your fan base, the majority of them already ruled out the fact that they can come back in the second leg. And this Hamza likes to always talk about empty seats. The same fans that for 5 years been singing, we got Super Mick Arteta, they're the same ones that left the game early. 5 years into a process and you're struggling to win an EFL Cup. And I tweeted on my Twitter yesterday, I said, the girl of your dreams to me is probably not a challenge. Because I won that cup with a manager that I ain't even like. And I wanted him out. And that was, to me, that was not enough to keep him in a job. And your manager is struggling to reach that final with them against Newcastle. Newcastle against Eddie Howe, that most of us thought that he should leave because the project in Newcastle stagnated. That same manager, after all the money that he spent, just because Saka's not there, struggling because one player, very good player, I'm not going to act like Saka not being there isn't a big deal. It's a huge deal. But 5 years in, and this is the football that I'm seeing yesterday. And these are the attackers that I'm seeing on the pitch. That's why when we sat here all season, I don't know who called it out, but me as an example, and I was saying, you know what? Fair enough. You guys have been winning games, but this is not a way to play football in year 5. Yeah. In year 5, I'd love to know where Klopp was in year 5. I think he won the Champions League or the league in his year 5. Hamza was winning. I don't know what they won in year 5, but I think it was like a year before the treble, so they won a league at least in that year. I'd love to know where every manager was in year 5, so we can compare him to your manager and the amount of money that he spent. Because when we're saying set pieces FC, it's not something to brag about. Every time I say it, people saying you're salty, you're salty. Look at it now. Look at it now, Dayo. No, because Dayo, to be fair, he's been. I've heard some of Dayo's takes. I'm not even taking a dig at Dayo.
One second, Dayo. No, let's just listen to him.
Hamza, hold on.
Because you always get rattled and then you respond and you start panicking.
So that I don't forget.
Yeah, let him respond.
I don't forget because he's going to keep going and then I'll forget what he said.
Fair enough. I've said enough.
I'm not as smart as you. My head is not as big as yours, Hamza, to retain all the information. So I need
you're cooking Hamza's head now. Wow.
Staffy, 5 years. Let's put context into it. These managers inherited a better squad than what Mikel Arteta inherited. So Mikel Arteta's position in his first 2 seasons is exactly where Amorim is right now, clearing out the team, fixing things up, and then we see where he's at. By his 3rd season, he was challenging. So if you want to put context, Pep inherited a team that was pretty much very, very good. Then he brought more players. Liverpool, same thing with Klopp. It's not like Klopp was handed a bunch of nonsense players, right? So if you want to put context of 5 years, I like the narrative, and I like it when people try to say, "Oh, Arsenal after 5 years, Mikel hasn't done this." But they just don't want to put any context around it. Let's see where these managers have been after 5 years. Yeah, then let's put the context around it. Give Amorim, give Pep, give Klopp
the crap players that Mikel Arteta had at the beginning of his own career and let him play with those guys for 2 seasons, like Mikel did while he was changing players, and let's see what happened.
You know, with the way you're so shameless.
No, I said I didn't say. I'm not saying. Listen, again, Hamza,
because you can't wear headphones. You think you are a DJ. One second, DJ. One second. You think you're playing some mic thing or nice. Me, I don't come with headphones. I don't come with mic straight. Yeah, what
does that have to do?
Brain? You think it's gonna sound nice by that, yo? Listen, let me humble you a bit. Yeah, it's a disgrace. Yeah, Arteta is a fraud. Yeah? We want him to stay. We rivals want him to stay.
So why are you then complaining?
Because I tell you why.
Why are you complaining?
You are at home. One second. You are at home. You spent 800 million pounds. Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe is a manager. Yeah. Eddie Howe came there without Bruno Guimaraes. They came with Livramento. They came with the like of who's that guy from the left back from
Jesus.
Lewis Hall.
We had Gordon and all
Lewis
that.
come in the chat somewhere.
And
Say
you know
proper.
what? They came there, and they
God.
mastered a 2-0 win. The problem is Arteta's been there for how many years? I was there when they got him. I was there on that day. It was our last ever game. I said, there I met Lives. I was in the last ever day. We dunked on these frauds 3-0. They begged for our rejects. They love begging for rejects anyway. We know that. That's the history of their team. They love begging for players reject. They employed Chelsea's reject, Kai Havertz, Jorginho. They employed 2 of my rejects, Zinchenko. Once again, big up. And the best achievement that he's done is Declan Rice for 110 million. That was Tamboy that won the Europa Conference League. This team has
Don't
been
forget about David Luiz,
assembled
guys.
with
Don't forget about
800
David
million.
Luiz. Man, CB.
Yeah, Douglas Luiz. Bro, we used to give him rejects, bro. Come on,
David
man.
Luiz, come on, man.
Bro, Douglas Luiz. Bro, you gave him Silvestre. I remember United used to give them. Everyone gave them rejects, bro. I remember. This football club is a banter club. 2-0 by Eddie Howe at home in your Emirates Stadium. Yeah. After last game, who did they play last game before this? Brighton.
And Hove
You should be expected to deliver major trophies. How can he come here in a platform, try and defend a manager who's been backed? Husam, are backed. They got rid of Wenger out for crossing FC, for set pieces FC. They built all this Wenger era. What? To watch crossing and depend on crosses to win games.
Oh my
Every
Well, it
time
doesn't take
Arsenal-
5 years to do.
Well, I'll be honest. Well, tell me I'm lying, yeah? Every time Arsenal fans see, they're always trying to scam a free kick, and everyone's like, hey, they're all holding hands. Yeah, what are we gonna do? I'm thinking, have some shame. Wallahi, when we grew up, we wanted to play street football and not make all little tiki-taka.
Why have you got the Ghanaian
Marmoush?
Marmoush? What's going
No
on?
one in this world
Yeah, look
played
at the Ghanaian
football.
Marmoush.
Yo,
Yeah, what's
Wallahi,
going on?
this-
The Nigerian Marmoush.
after 800 million Sam, what they were doing, wallahi, they were whipping crosses. Whip cross.
Hamza, you
Sam,
saw that
how many
video of the
crosses do they
kid.
make?
Wait, Hamza, you saw the video of the kid that's pretending to be Saka, and he's taking
No.
corners.
Ah,
Wallahi, bro, look how much my beautiful sport has fallen. Back in the day, Hamza, when I was a kid, I used to try to be David Beckham. I used to be like, yo, let me see if I can bend it like Beckham. People like to try to be Ronaldinho. They used to put the headband on,
Yep.
and they used to try to be Ronaldinho. I saw people trying
I
to be
remember.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Wallahi, they're trying to be Saka, and they're taking corners.
Bro,
5-year-olds taking a
They're
corner.
ruining the young lad's career, man. They're
Wallahi,
ruining
they're
the
ruining-
lad's career.
wallahi, they're ruining-
Wallahi,
when-
they're ruining the young lad's career,
they're
bro.
ruined. They talk about Thierry Henry. Yeah. They
Can you
this is what
stop
Thierry
being
Henry
disingenuous
had.
online?
No,
Because
no,
Everton have scored the same amount
This
of corners that we
after,
scored
after
this season.
800 million.
Everton has scored the same amount of corners that Arsenal has scored this
Well,
season.
I
So
mean,
this noise.
this is a
Aston
sackable
Villa
offense.
has 2 corners.
This is
Let's
a
not.
sackable offense.
So
No,
this nonsense that you
Dayo,
keep saying,
you have to
Hamza,
look
this
at this.
nonsense that you
You're
I'm not going
bragging,
to
oh, look
I'm
how
not
we
going to let you
build.
lie, Hamza.
We
I
build
won't
set
let you
pieces
lie.
of sea.
That's
You
what I'm
build a
talking
set piece team.
If you want to
Oh,
speak,
what
I
did
would
you
like
build?
I
Sam,
will
what
not
did
let
they
you
build?
lie.
What did they build? Be
For
honest.
such a set
After
piece
5
team,
years.
Guys, one mic. Let
not
Hamza.
One mic.
I don't like
What?
liars.
Wallahi,
Dayo, let him speak and then we'll let you
Let
respond
me
I
back.
don't
educate
like
you.
liars.
Let
He
me-
should
no,
not
no,
lie.
let me
That's what he should
educate
not
you.
do.
He keeps going.
One second,
Just let him
one
talk.
second. The problem is I saw Klopp.
I'm
Wallahi, I
next,
saw
I'm next,
Klopp.
by the way. I'm next.
Wallahi, I saw Klopp here taking this team to the final. A shit team I'll never forget. Wallahi, I remember Clavan and the like of who's that boy at Christopher Nathaniel Klein? Wallahi, he had been taken up front. Wallahi, he had what's the name? World Shavi.
By the way, the Klopp team that he inherited was way worse than the Arteta one.
Bro, it was bad. Husam here, Joe Allen, the world Shavi. Liverpool used to call him the world Shavi. Liverpool was so desperate.
Bro,
They used to
Milner
call
was
World
playing
Xavi.
left wing. People
Huh?
don't know about bad days. Milner was playing
Wallahi.
left wing. Sacco, Skirtle,
Lucas
Love.
Leiva.
Bro, Martin Skirtle played under Klopp. Martin Skirtle.
Bro,
Shout out
Klopp
Scout, man.
built-
Why you hitting? Don't hate
Klopp
Scout.
built from the
Yeah,
bottom.
stop shouting at random people all the time. They don't
Ahmed,
know you.
what, you think you're the real DJ? Wallahi, shout out this guy, shout out that guy. Yeah, خلاص, yeah. Yeah, allow this shout out. Man said, shout out Martin Skirtle. Yeah, what the fuck, yeah. Go ahead,
Husam,
Hamza.
Bro, he shouts at random people like they know him.
Husam.
They're not watching the show. Give it up, big man.
So listen, Husam, how can you say this is how bad they were? They chased Wenger. Wallahi, they chased Wenger out. They put banners Wenger out for what? They said we want to be winning. We want to win. Guess what? This fraud here with lack of CV. He has lack of CV. We never rate him as a player. Wallahi, no one here rates Arteta as a player. So we don't look at his CV as a manager.
As a
is
player,
poor.
of course not. As a player,
Yeah,
no.
as a manager, he doesn't have a CV. The only reason why he's there, wallahi, because of City. Yes or no? If he was a Man City coach, he would never be there, son. Yeah,
Right.
he would never been there. He has been back to the top. You look at Kai Havertz. He refuses to sign a striker and believes in Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz had a simple chance, bro. A simple chance. We cook people like Nunes missing that chance. We cook Nicolas Jackson.
I can't
missing
lie,
that
he
chance.
missed a header from 2 yards out.
But you know what's the difference? Nicholas Jackson cost 20 million or 25 million. This fraud cost 80 million. 80 million pounds. Yeah. Declan Rice for some. It was 110 million pound signing. Deep your sum. 110 million. Yeah. Signing. Some what has he done? He can't even do it against Joe Linton. Some he can't even do against Joe Linton. You're 110 million or some. Partey was supposed to be this new team. They're supposed to be Julian Timber is this new elite backline. They're not supposed to be conceding goals. Odegaard, Backstreet Boys, Nick, yeah, Backstreet just gets pushed like that.
You are
He just got pushed like that.
fire.
You know what, man? It's actually. Let me add to you.
Fire.
Let me add to you. Yeah.
You
It's
are
actually yeah.
my
Ode-
fire.
Odegaard, yeah,
the
Odegaard.
One
desire,
desire.
the need.
Sing with us, guys. It will only be nice if
When
you sing with us.
I
Yeah.
say
I want it away.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a
heartache.
Tell me why.
Nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Bro,
Actually, no. You know what? I want Dayo to tell us why. Listen, there's two people
know,
that
but if you
there's
ask
two
and you
people
don't
that
let
got
me
booed
speak,
off the
ask
building.
why.
Hold on, Dayo. There's two people that got booed off the building this week. Hulk Hogan on Raw, and now I'm seeing people booing Arteta's team and leaving early. Can you explain to me why you got Hulk Hogan managing your team, please?
Because
And can I also add another question as well? Yeah, which is, why is Odegaard acting like a bitch? That's what I want to know. That's what we need to really know, man. That's the real question as well. Thank you.
So where do you want me to start? I'm going to start with
anywhere.
Staffy. I'm going to start with Staffy.
Anywhere you want,
Then I'm going to go to Hamza. Then I'm going to answer you why Odegaard is a bitch, according to your words. So yes, people booing and leaving the stadium
Mikel Hogan is crazy. Yeah,
because they expected more. They expected more from the team. And here's the thing, I've heard people say over the last few years, Mikel Arteta does not take the Carabao Cup seriously. He doesn't take the FA Cup seriously. He throws those cups away. And I'm like, no, he fielded a team, right, that was strong enough to go there and do something. When I started blaming the players yesterday after the game, people said, oh, you're not putting anything on Arteta. And I said, no. A manager who sets you up, right, where you got 10 block shots means that you're not being clinical as a player. He set up the team. In the second half, there were 10 block shots that Newcastle did. And you have to give credit to Newcastle. They wanted it more than we wanted it. We struck the bar. They threw their bodies in front of shots. They defended for their lives. They did whatever they needed to do to win that game. And they were clinical. when they had their chances, it was 70% ball possession to Arsenal, and we did nothing with it. So my thing is, the issue for me was not even with how we were set up. It was with the players on the pitch. You've tried this, you've tried that. You can't be void of ideas. Try something different. So I put it on the players when you're taking shots that are being blocked, then try something else. Chip it. The manager has set you up for you to create 10 chances in the second half, and you can't put one in the back of the net.
But Dayo, real question
So
wouldn't you blame the manager for recruiting most of these players though?
Oh no, here's my thing about the recruitment, and I always say this: I will not keep blaming you every week for recruitment because I've blamed you in the summer. I've said if this is the hill you want to die on with these players, then you better make it work.
But you have to die because it's in the context of the game. I don't think you're.
But here's what I'm saying. If you then take those bad players that you have recruited, according to everybody, and then you set them up and they get 10 shots on target, it means you set them up to be able to put this ball in the back of the net, and they're not doing it now. They're making it worse because at the end of the day, if you take a bad team, when Sir Alex Ferguson was taking mediocre players and getting to win the league and going to Champions League finals, when I mean mediocre, like some of the players are not, but he was getting the best out of them. And
then I agree.
You can't turn around at that time and say Sir Alex Ferguson did bad recruitment, even though we know the players are not of par. So my thing is, Mikel Arteta is no Sir Alex Ferguson. He's not on any level close to that. He probably will never get to that level. But if you have chosen to die on this hill with these players, and because you had a mad run last season, towards the end of the season, where you did 16 games, 1 win and 1 loss, you feel like you don't need to recruit anymore, and you add 1 or 2, just simple level raisers, and you come into this season and you start doing this, because right now, as badly as Arsenal is playing in the league, we're at the same point that we were last season after 20 games. As badly as we're playing right now, as terrible as we look this season, we actually have the same exact points we had after 20 games last season. Exactly. Same thing. It means
but wouldn't that be?
No, hold on. That means we stagnated.
Though,
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying it means we've stagnated. And it's annoying because for me, if you are just recruited right in the summer, fine. But if this is who you've chosen to go with, Ahmed has heard me say this many times, and I'm sure Husam will back me up on that. He's heard me say many times. I said, Mikel Arteta, for me, if you don't win the Premier League or the Champions League, I don't want to hear it. If you win the FA Cup and Carabao, I still want you to leave. You've heard me say that many times. Like for me,
Dayo wants one of the 2 big ones.
Yeah, I've said I want 1 or 2 big ones, and I will back you for as long as the season runs till the end. At the end, I'll make that decision, because for me, football is crazy. Nobody today thought Tottenham was going to be able to do anything against Liverpool. So me going to Newcastle St. James's Park, I can look at it and say it's a tough place to go. I might not be able to come back, but that might be the day that they'll do a madness. It might be the day that a madness can happen. And if they come back from it, they come back from it. If they don't, it's on Arteta then.
Yeah, but the reason with Spurs and Liverpool, listen, Spurs beating Liverpool 1-0 at Tottenham Hotspur. Yes, of course.
It's different to Emirates. It's like,
yeah, it's different. That's the thing.
This is what I don't understand. That he's justified.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not justifying.
The 2 years over there, you've had a total of 1 shot on target. You're saying it might happen. It's a miracle.
It might.
Okay, so let's say Dayo.
I didn't hear you.
Let me what's the chances of, like, give me a percentage chance of Liverpool overturning the 1-0 deficit at
No, Liverpool, I think it's like a 90% chance Liverpool is going to beat
okay, fair enough. I agree with you. What is the chance that Arsenal turn it around at St. James
like
Park?
20% chance for us, 80% for them.
But you see, for me, genuinely, I'm not even taking the piss. I give you a way less percentage than that, because you have to beat them by 3 goals.
And I agree, which is why I said, again, you didn't listen to what I said. I
said
it's
like 5% maybe.
Listen, the percentage doesn't matter to me, because football is funny. You get on the pitch, and after 90 minutes, we see what happens. Because we've seen this where we have... Today, I'll give you a good example. United versus Liverpool. Everybody's prediction was 4-0 and up. Everybody. Anybody who sat there and said that it was going to be a tie is a liar. Everybody said 4-0 and up. Some people said, oh, don't even be... Why are you saying 4? That's disrespectful to Liverpool. It should be like 7-0. Some people put on Twitter 12. But it ended up as 2-2. A madness happened and it ended up as a draw. So that's what I'm saying, Husam. We don't have a big chance of winning. Yeah, we don't have a big chance of winning at St. James's Park. But I just want to die. If I may, go to St. James and we're going to suffer, right? But that's what it should be. But if a madness is done, it's done. But I'm not talking about the future. I'm talking about the now. The now in the game that we played against Newcastle, where we messed up is we were not just clinical. the chances we had, if we had taken one of them or taken two of them, Martinelli on the, on your stronger foot.
You
coming
had
from
3
the
shots
middle.
on target, bro, and
Huh?
23 shots. You had 23 shots in total, and only 3 of them were on target. Do you know how disgusting that sounds, bro?
What does not be Ahmed, what does not being
That, yeah, if we had, if
What does
that
not
was
being
like,
clinical
in
mean?
NBA terms, that person who did that in NBA terms, is considered the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, for your
but
team,
Ahmed, what does
it
not
was
being
a top.
clinical mean? What does not being clinical mean? That's what it means.
No, I get what you mean, but I'm just talking about it from the statistical standpoint about how bad that looks on your team, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's terrible.
Oh, no, it looks bad. Like, listen, I've gone off on my team because I expect more from them. The only thing that makes me feel like, you know what, unless it gets worse, which I hope it doesn't, it can only get better from here. As badly as we've been this season, you have the same points from last season, which means if you get better, you stand the chance to do something. Look, we can sit here and we can criticize based on last season. Same thing. By December, January, everybody was saying Arsenal was out of it. Arsenal was out of it. Fair enough, we were out of it. But when the run started, people thought, okay, something could happen. This same Liverpool team was 5 points ahead of us at this same time last season. This time around, it's 6 points with the game in hand. You were 5 points ahead. Even though we didn't win the league by the end of the season, we were 7 points ahead of you. So my thing is, in football, anything can happen. But right now, we're looking terrible, and we need to recruit this January. We need to recruit. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I'm with you. I wish my team recruited as well, but I don't think that's
You
gonna
know,
happen. Anyway,
Ornstein said that it doesn't look like you guys are gonna do anything.
And by the way, it's the same thing for us as well, which is why there is a scenario which I fear. Call me crazy all you want, but if City somehow manage to come back and win this league, we need to both liquidate. Ahmed United. You're quiet on the Arsenal section. You usually like to talk about them. Well, tell me, brother.
Listen, I look at Arsenal, and I look at Arsenal, and obviously when they took over,
I laughed already. I don't know why, but I laughed already.
No.
Everyone's ready for the Ahmed Arsenal.
I just already know he's gonna cook him.
No, I look at Arsenal, the team they took over, and did they have some media players and rubbish players? Yeah, of course they did. Has Arteta done a good job in rebuilding the team and getting them to play good football? I mean, barring this season, yeah. The last 2 seasons, they was giving it a good way. They was giving it a good fight. But the thing is, is that from where they were with Wenger and what they wanted back then, it's kind of changing it because they was talking now we want to be winning titles, we want to be winning the champs, we want the big things, we want the big competitions. And this season with Wenger, you were always playing like good football. You kind of went away from that this year, and you're playing for corners, your football. And we had the talk about the last stream. You've become a lot more pragmatic as a team. And the thing is, if you're going to be pragmatic, then you have to guarantee one of the big majors in it. Because the thing is, you don't have to get the Carabao. You don't have to get... Huh?
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Husam, put me full screen because this narrative of playing for corners is just a whole load of lies. I'm done with all this.
Hey, we're top 4 at something. Let's go.
I'm done with all of this nonsense. Like people try to lie about.
No, but there's a reason why you've hired.
No. Listen, you can criticize. You can criticize the style of play. But tell me how bad it is. But to say that we play for corners and all of that is a lie. Like
I'm not even lying.
Show it. You guys just because you've seen Gabriel crash.
Let him go, Dayo. Let him go. I want to hear what Ahmed has to say. Let him go.
The thing is, I'm not even bantering Arsenal. I'm actually having a serious convo, and I can banter you if you want. But listen, I'm being serious, So you guys, you can show the stats clip, but we can both see with our 2 eyes that Allah gave us, alhamdulillah, that you guys love the corners, innit? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a part of the game. You just got to embrace it, and you're good at it. You're good at exploiting the team's weaknesses, at corners, and you've got loads of players in the team in the box that can win them headers against Arsenal. So wait. So I talked about the rebuild. You done your job, and I respect Dayo in terms of him wanting one of the majors, because I know there's a lot of gooners, that if he gets his hands on an FA Cup or a Carabao, that's enough to keep his job. So when I talk to Arsenal fans, not many of them, uphold the standards of Arsenal Football Club, because they need to understand that they're still the biggest club in London. As much as I annoy them and banter them, club size and what they should be representing is that they're a big club. Even flipping, I was watching Jamie Redknapp's video. Yeah, I think it was Jamie Redknapp, or was it Theo Walcott? And he was talking about, the way how they're playing this season is just not good enough. And like we always used to talk about how Arteta used to play good football. It's attractive. The style of play is nice. But if he's abandoned what he's believed in and he's trying a different route and he doesn't end up with anything, that is an absolute failure. Yeah, it's failure because like it's embarrassing at the end of the day. Yeah, sometimes. You can't just keep saying, but he's look where he took us.
Can I say something real quick to you, Ahmed? Just real quick to what he said. When he was playing good football, did he win anything? No. So I don't care what he's doing now. I'll wait till the season ends. If he wins,
I think that's when you came closest, though.
And that's what no, I see coming closest.
You were 8 points ahead, and then the Saliba injury happened. I think if Saliba doesn't get injured, you probably win that league.
Husam. But I don't like to do what ifs and maybes. I'm just saying we saw in the past he played good football.
Yeah, but at least you could see he's building like a beautiful football to play. Martinelli gets 15 goals. You're doing well.
Listen, I'm not here to. He played good football last season, right? He played good football last season, and this season he's playing bad football, and he still has 40 points after 20 games. He's at exactly where he was last season. So whether you play good football or not,
I'm talking about the year before.
No, but Dayo.
The year before he was at 47 points. You played good football, 47 points, and still did not win anything. So for me, I don't care if Arsenal entertains you again, like if they look good or not. I care about him doing whatever it takes, game by game, based on the situation that we're in right now, without some of our players that we know that can actually get us over the line.
What I'm saying to you, Dayo,
go on and win something simple.
What I'm saying to you, Dayo, is you do not have a sample size of you playing pragmatic and getting it over the line. I don't care. Listen, if you win a league title and you don't play the prettiest football, I respect it. We've seen Conte do it. We've seen Jose do it. That's fine. Them two have a sample size and they've done it. With Arteta, he ain't that type of manager yet to be changing something and gambling because
we don't have a sample size of playing good and winning anything as well. We didn't win.
But that's what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you is what I'm saying to you is that you don't care about the football because it didn't get us over the line. Where's the guarantee of you switching your style?
Again,
where's the guarantee?
Doing the same thing over and over and over again and not getting a result is called insanity. If Arteta keeps playing good football,
I can guarantee.
Listen. If Arteta keeps playing good football, 2022, 2023, great football. 23, 24, good football. And you challenge. 24, 25, good football. You challenge, you don't win anything. That's insanity. The man is a madman.
Okay.
And now, listen. Am I happy with what I see on the pitch? No. My point still remains. If you think that you can switch it up and win something, there is never a sample size until you do it. So until
I agree with that.
Yeah. So right now, I'm at the point where it's like, if I looked at the table and he was at 28 points and last season he was at 40 points, I'd be like, your new style is not even working. Your new style is exactly where you were last season with your good football that you played second half of last season.
But I see, but here's the thing. The reason why I tend to agree with Ahmed more is the following. Ahmed is telling you, listen, he's telling you, let's look at it from eye test perspective, not just points. Let's push the points on the board thing to the side a little bit. Let's talk about
points wins you trophies. What do I care about the eye test? Is eye test going to win me a trophy?
No, but
it's not. Points win me trophies.
Let me just
say, have some shame, Hamza.
No, but
go ahead. Space.
He's on. He couldn't even focus 5 minutes. Look, City advanced. Yalla, let's go. Lose only. Right there. Let's go.
No,
Professor.
No, where? I just tweeted. I just saw they signed a boy.
You know.
The thing is,
sorry, before you go, I just want to add something.
Twitter account. Are you that dumb? Just click on his account. Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry, I'm not that. It's not my fault. I'm dumb. Stop bullying me.
Hold
on, 1 second.
Yeah, just change his phone.
Yeah, Hamza, is that AI? He just showed us proof.
Yeah.
Now, open the Twitter app, Hamza.
He couldn't wait 5 minutes. What does this prove?
What does this prove?
He just left the space. Wallah, he just left the space. You're so shameless. He just left the space. He just left the space. Oh my! You're so shameless,
No, but
my God.
We just beat chill. Yeah, no, I was just listening to. I just thought seeing our next transfer.
Listening as a speaker. Big up, Hamza.
Now, what I'm saying is, Dayo, is that when you lot were playing better football, it was a lot more convincing, and there was something to actually look forward to watching Arsenal, at least from your perspective. Arsenal fans,
I
have
agree
nothing.
with him.
Arsenal fans have nothing to look forward to, and they don't believe in it deep down that they're going to get it over the line because they don't have the sample size under Arteta. Yeah, for as good as he is and what he's done, there's a different level. You need a different type of temperament, and experience to be getting your club over the line. Now, let's talk about what was I going to say? Yeah,
Ahmed, you see one thing you said about.
Can I respond to that?
One thing you said, Ahmed. I'll tell you one thing that you said that was so important, and I need to. You know the fact that 2 players, Saliba and Saka's contracts running in 2027. So this summer, 2 years left. We're not joking. 2 years left. They refused to sign a 5-year contract, and they said, they
didn't refuse. Stop lying. They did not refuse. That was not the reason. Hamza, your agenda.
Saka wanted a release clause in his contract, and
that was not why. That was not why.
Husam, look at the
Stop lying. Stop lying.
One second.
It's just Hamza.
No, but let me just.
Hamza, if we're going to talk,
Little bit back.
Hamza is speaking on a space.
Hamza, can I just say something real quick, Hamza, and then you can go. Yeah. The thing is, when no one expected Liverpool. No one expected Liverpool. I always refer.
No one expected Liverpool.
No one expected Liverpool to be doing what they're doing.
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah,
but you know what? But do you know what, guys? Can I just say something? I think when you play a certain type of play, which is like a rather negative.
9 minutes ago.
A rather negative style of play. A good example I'll give it like is Chelsea under Conte. Yeah, you've got to win with that, bro. The only way that fans are willing to accept a certain type of play is that if you go on to win something and you win games on a consistent basis. But the problem with Arsenal is that this I think part of last season and now this season they've been doing this style of play, but it is not leading to the Holy Land.
Can I say
let me just respond to what you said, because I don't want to forget. I've taken a note. I don't want to forget. Let me just respond to what you just said right now, man. The truth about it is, again, up until yesterday's loss, we hadn't lost in 12 games. You might not like the way we play on the pitch. You might not like. I'm talking about the results, and results is what wins you trophies, right? At the end of the day, Mikel Arteta has changed his style of play. It might not be eye candy to you, entertaining.
At least you admitted that. Wallah, I respect that you actually said that.
Listen, no, he had, like I said, I know he's changed the style of play. It doesn't bother me that you change the style of play. I'm looking at the game in all 12 wins in all competitions. I mean, 12. You haven't lost in 12 in all competitions, right? You've gone 2 draws, 10 wins, whatever the case is, or 3 draws, whatever it is, But you after the Inter loss, we hadn't lost any game until Newcastle. So for me, the results were coming out. I may not enjoy the football, but at this stage, after 5 years, I don't want you to be entertaining. I want you to get 3 points on the board. That's all I care about.
But see why I have an issue with that, Dayo, because it doesn't take you 5 years to reach that. That could have been done in year 2 or year 3. That's the only reason I have an issue with it.
But that's my point. It wasn't done then. Now that we're here, I don't need to be repeating the exact same things I've done play good football last season, end of last season, 18 games, 16 wins. This was a near perfect second half of the season. 16 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, right? Out of 18 games. That was like, if you do a madness like that and you don't win, what's the point you want to try that same the year before, 22-23. By January, we're at 50 points.
No, but what I'm saying to you,
it doesn't make any sense. So for me, at the end of the day, all I want to see is 3 points at the end of every game. However you get those 3 points, get it. And remember,
what I'm saying to you, Dayo, what I'm saying to you is that, of course, you want result-based. You don't care about the style. That's fine, Carlos. You don't care about the style. You just want the job to get. You just want the job to be finished. But what I'm saying,
you know why I don't care about the style? Because I've seen us do the style. I know we have the capacity to do it. We've seen these players. We know that they have the flair to do it.
You've lost the
identity. I know that. But I'm saying this.
I don't care about the style anymore.
What I'm saying to you is, of course, hindsight plays a huge factor to what I'm about to say. Yeah, but you lot, no one expected Man City to be this dead. No one expected Liverpool to. Liverpool are the only team here that are capitalizing on City's downfall. You could have easily been in that position had Arteta persisted with what he actually believed in the beginning, in the last 2 seasons, in how he was playing and how.
How do you know that? How do you know?
I don't think that's true. That's not necessarily because that's hindsight.
Because hindsight, we've done that for 2 seasons. and it didn't work last season as
No,
well.
but you carry on because Man City.
And then hold on, and then again, listen to what I'm saying. Okay, we carry on because Man City last season, at this point, right after 20 games, Arsenal was at 40 points. Liverpool was 5 points ahead of us. At this exact point we're at in the season. Let's go look at last season and this season. So even though he's changed his style, he's just basically stagnated.
This one is not sustainable, though. It's not gonna. It's not sustainable.
We don't know it's not sustainable because right now.
But here's the thing: I think you're making this way too basic, Dayo. It's not. It's not a matter of like last season we were this many points behind and we ended up this many points ahead because football doesn't work this way. Because just last season we were only like 3 points ahead of Manchester City, and now we're like 12 points ahead of them. So football is not a matter of 1 +1 = 2. Sometimes different things bring out different energies.
Stuff in hindsight, Husam.
Okay, but here's the thing with what Ahmed's saying. You're supposed to be here where I'm at right now, because when we kept saying, listen, if
That's
City
what they
have
said
a
last
shit
season.
yeah, if City have a bad
only
year,
reason we don't
you know,
want
Arsenal
to
will
see
be the team that pull up. No one expected Liverpool with Slot to be here, not even me, not even anyone. So this is what makes it frustrating. And the other thing is, eye test. Ahmed is right. Eye test wise, I don't think the players have the confidence that they had last year. You'll tell me about points, this points, that, but even then you took some time off, went to Dubai. But now it feels like there's a lot of games in a row still for you. Like you have important games in the Champions League that you have to win to guarantee that you qualify. At least win one of them to guarantee that you qualify. You have games in the Carabao Cup semi-final. You have games in the FA Cup against Manchester United. Like, we're talking about a bad run for Arsenal, but if Man United come to the Emirates and beat you this Sunday, then it becomes like a absolutely crap feeling for a lot of your players.
I know, but here's what. But Hamza, Husam, what you're saying, right? Again, I'll say to you, it's disingenuous because up until the Newcastle, we hadn't lost a game in 12 games in all competitions. So explain to me how it was a bad run. Now you can say that.
Okay, can I explain to you? I'll answer that question. I'll answer that question.
Let me finish.
In title races, and I know this more than anyone.
Let me finish.
Let me just answer the question. I need 5 max. Just 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. I'll just give you 5 second answer, Dayo. Just 5 seconds. I have been in title races with Alex Ferguson. I've seen it with Pep Guardiola. A killer in a title race is a draw. You don't need to lose. 18-19, we lost the league by a point. We drew to Everton. We drew to Leicester. Our only loss was Manchester City. Last season, the same thing. What killed us was the draws. Draw to Man City. Draw to Man United. Draw to all these.
See, what you're addressing is totally different from what I'm saying, though. You're not listening to
No, you're not, because you're saying we're undefeated. I'm saying draws kill you as well.
I know. How many draws? Husam, how many draws have we had in those 12 games is the question.
3.
3 draws out of 12 games. So we've won 9 and we've drawn 3. Right?
Yes.
It is the eye test that we don't like. Let's be honest about it. Because, yes, I know draws kill you in the championship title. I know that. But it's not like we've had 7 draws and 5 wins. There's a big difference in the stats here. The percentage of winning has been more than the draws in this 12-game run that we're talking about. Sadly, it's just the eye test and the way we looked at it makes it seem like it's not sustainable. Now, am I mad at the Newcastle 2-0 win? Yes. But did we have a chance to take that game to them and try and win it? Did we strike the bar a couple of times? Did we do a lot of things that we're supposed to do right? We didn't. Were they clinical? One ball over the defense, Isak is there, poop, in the net. Another ball from Raya punching the ball out. Jurian, clear the ball. No, you want to play out from the back. Gordon strikes the ball. Go. On your rebound. These are goals that could have been avoided by Arsenal. But because of how we're playing now, that people don't like, it's like, yeah, well, these guys are not sustainable. No, if it's not sustainable, we should not have 9 wins and 3 draws. We should have.
But when I say it's not sustainable, I'm saying it's not sustainable yet for you lot to win the title or win a major, because you would have done it by now. It's not. It's not sustainable, bro. Like,
well, see, but this is what, again, I said, if you look at you can say it's not sustainable when you look at a team that is playing a certain way.
I've seen Ollie go on a mad run, bro, and look how that turned out, and he was dead, bro. I've seen Ollie go on a mad run. And to be fair, Unai Emery, like, I know he's a decent coach. Did he not go on a mad run for Arsenal too? Like, I know he wasn't in a title race, but he went on a run.
Maresca went on runs. I've seen Ainge go on runs. Everyone goes on runs.
Everyone goes on runs, so you can say that. Oh yeah, but right now we've not won. I mean,
it's just about the sustainability of play. That's what it is. It comes down to sustainability of play. The problem, before you just, I'm going to add to your point, Ahmed, and you can continue on. The problem is, usually when it doesn't look good on the eye test, yes, it may be in the short term that statistically it's still looking great. It means usually in the medium to long term, that's when it's gonna start hitting, bro. Because the thing is, yeah, the stats may not show it straight away to you, right? But your eyes can let you know stuff, yeah, before stats. That's the one thing you have to separate between data and then what you actually see in real life too.
But let me say something
also-
quickly. I was going to say
What you're saying is that
Before Dayo interrupted me, yeah?
eye test is sustainable. If
One
you're
second.
playing, if you look like you're playing well, it means you're going to win the game.
Let-
I've
let
seen,
me- let-
I've seen
let-
teams play well and lose.
let me tell you one thing. Dayo is very delusional. And he's so
Wow.
delusional.
I
Wow.
love how
Sometimes
Hamza
get
just goes
worried.
at that every time. He called him
But
a
he's
DJ, called him
I'll be
delusional.
honest with you. The problem is, Sam, yeah, I'm telling you
Yes.
now, there comes a
Tell.
point where players are going to start losing motivation with the hang on the same guy. It happens. When you don't deliver them trophies and you're in the thing, and this season he was like, yo, I remember the story that this guy got pickpocketers in a restaurant. You remember that story? That he got pickpocketers to come and rob them and told them, beware about this season. Yeah? Remember? It was a big story in the UK newspapers that Arteta hired pickpocketers. It's a fact. And if you don't believe me, go and Google it. The problem is,
It's true. We
yeah,
remember that.
it's a fact. The problem is, yeah, there's something I can see from players. They've seen him too long. They've not won with him. So they haven't got this desire to win. He's starting to lose this effect. And the players are starting to see Saliba's 26 soon. He's going to be 26 or something.
Do you think
Yeah.
you're gonna finish above Arsenal, Hamza?
I smell blood. I smell blood, Husam. I tell you what. When I smell blood,
This guy is a clown.
One second.
As in,
when I smell blood, one second.
See,
When I smell blood,
Mega
I love
mind,
this Dayo Hamza rivalry. It's
Mega
crazy.
mind. Calm down.
Husam,
You
Husam,
started by saying,
one second,
hold on.
DJ,
You started by
DJ,
saying
what's-
Dayo
oh
is
my God,
delusional.
this guy's been-
Explain
You've
how I'm
been playing
delusional.
how
You
long,
went
man?
out to
DJ,
explain how
let me
Mikel
take a
Arteta
break, man.
and the players,
And
you're
get
talking
other
about Saliba's age, and I mean, like the things that you ramble on and on about.
No,
Hamza,
one
look at
second.
what's
It's
up.
not a
What's
trip.
up?
The things that you ramble on about
Dayo,
the trip.
Dayo.
All of a sudden, you've gone
This
from
season,
Mikel Arteta
this season
pickpocketers
is
to,
a judgment. He's going to be
Saliba's
judged
age.
this season.
But I
Listen,
want
let me-
Hamza to
what are you
explain
doing?
something.
Like, what are you
Let me
What
doing?
explain
what do
it.
you mean, Hamza, when you say you smell blood? You think you can finish above Arsenal?
Yeah,
This guy
because
is-
I think they don't have. They have this. One thing I've seen from Arsenal is their bottle jobs. They're just bottle jobs. Their players, when they capitulate, they capitulate, and the manager doesn't know how to motivate them. You know, my reason this year, it wasn't motivation. It was just those players are injured. Rodri's out. This Akanji's got Musket, comes back. Diaz is out. Stones is out. Ake is out. I don't have Kovacic is out for 3 months. I was just getting injuries. The problem is, Husam, it comes a point this season. The biggest mistake is talent ID. He signed Merino. He signed Merino as the star signing this season. And I believe players like, if you see players like Smith Rowe, what's the difference between Merino and Smith Rowe? Be honest, wallah.
Smith Rowe's better going forward.
Than Merino. Does Merino change a game?
They've not even upgraded on Xhaka,
No,
bro.
that's what I'm
alone
saying.
keeping Thingy.
But Merino is not an
Oh.
upgrade. A player that's 28 years old, that was a reject at Newcastle at the age of 22, 23 years old. He was a reject at Newcastle. They went to another team. I forgot what team he got. But the
How
guy
does he
wasn't
know
the
all
guy
this?
to take them to the league title. Do you believe Merino was the guy to take them to the league title? They believe Raheem Sterling. I told people about Raheem Sterling. I told you, remember? I said Raheem Sterling has won everything in football. I've taken him. I've given it to Chelsea. Wallahi, Chelsea told me I'm so loser. I said I ate my 50 million good. Alhamdulillah, I'm eating good still. Sterling money. Guess what? Chelsea gave them Sterling, and they even said we'll pay his wages. Mwah, take it.
Shout out Raheem the Dream, man. Wallahi, Raheem
Big
the
up
Yeah,
Raheem
Habibi,
Sterling.
Raheem the
What's
Dream.
that?
Hamza, he was on the bench yesterday while they're putting Kai Havertz. Wait. And then they just sit here and they wonder why I say this. Like, I try my best, wallahi, to be fair with Arteta.
This is what you
Again,
said. How
again,
can you
Staffy.
defend this
Again,
guy?
Wallahi, bro.
He was on the
Bro,
bench.
you see
he
how
just came back from
coming
an
on
injury,
changing again.
right? So
Have
of
you
course
balanced?
you're going to
Have you
He's
balanced?
back from
Yeah.
injury.
Yeah,
no, he
and,
just
and
came
this
back from
guy is
injury.
coming out here.
He
saying,
might
"Oh,
actually put a shot on target, you know, Sterling. He knows how to
Oh,
put a shot on
How do
target,
you?
bro.
I mean, look, see. Well, here's the thing.
The
Yeah,
only
yeah,
thing that's
hold on.
improved this
You
season
can't,
from
you can't eat your
Arsenal
cake.
is set
No, listen,
pieces.
you can't eat your cake and have it. You can't say Raheem Sterling is trash and then say Arteta needs to play him right wing. Okay, if you agree that he's trash, fine. We got
Yeah,
it.
but he's the one that
Hold
facilitated
on.
that move.
Listen, I agree. Okay.
They facilitated it.
Ahmed, if you
That's what I'm
agree,
saying.
listen, if you agree, I agree with you. He's trash. We
So
got a
why do you
trash
sign
player.
him? Why do
Hold
you
on, hold on.
sign him?
We signed a trash player from Chelsea. Chelsea is paying his wages. Don't worry. That's between us
They
and
can
So
Chelsea.
fix
what's the
him.
point of
Hold on.
signing him?
And because he's
Fix
trash,
him. What's
right?
that
Hold
game,
on.
by the way?
Yet,
The
yet
surgery
you're
game
sitting
where
here.
you-
Yet
No,
you're
no,
sitting here saying,
Dayo, why
he was
why
on the
did you
bench. Why
sign
did you
him
play
if you're
him?
not playing him?
Why did you play him? Why did
No,
the
okay.
same people that are saying
Dayo,
he's
Okay,
trash?
okay, one
they
second.
Dayo.
play
Can I
him.
say something to
Like,
Dayo?
it
One
makes no
second.
sense.
Hamza, one second. Let me speak to Dayo.
It makes
The
no
reason
sense.
we're saying this, forget Hamza for a second. The reason I'm bringing it up is because we might think he's trash. I thought it was a bad signing.
I think it's
It
bad.
doesn't matter what I think because Arteta, if you allowed the signing to happen, you have to somehow, to a degree, say, you know what, I rate this player. Arteta's not sitting here listening to Ahwa and saying, oh, you know what, this guy said he's shit. I'm not going to sign him. You agreed to sign him for a reason, but he hasn't been using him. And it's not like the alternative is something amazing. The alternative is that you switch Kai Havertz during the game to the right. This is where I have an issue. And by the way, the reason I'm mentioning all that is because from the beginning, I've been trying to mention, well, not necessarily on this show, but like throughout the year, I'm mentioning the lack of squad building over the last two transfer windows, in my opinion. I thought Arteta started going wrong with the last two transfer windows. The squad building in the last two transfer windows, in my opinion, has been super mediocre and it's been trash. And I think right now it's reflecting that. And especially with the front line, I respect the back line. The back five, I think every time I watch Arsenal's back five, and maybe including Partey and Rice, the defensive work that they do, I look at that and I'm like, you know what? They defend like a champion team, like a team of champions. Like this is a team where I look at how they defend. You know what? This is a team that could win the league. Then I look up front and I'm like, astaghfirullah, il-kharada. It's shit.
So
It's
stuff.
generally shit. Like Newcastle have a better front line than Arsenal. And it's
You know what?
it's
You know
not
what?
a shame to
So-
say that. It
so
is true.
I'll say
And that's
this,
why they won
Staffy.
the game.
So Staffy, I'll say this. No, of course.
Isaac
I'm not gonna.
starts for
I'm not
Arsenal and
gonna.
Gordon
Hold on,
starts for
Husam, hold on. Let me
You
say
can
this.
forget Isaac. Isaac starts
Listen.
for
Bro,
19
I would
teams in the
argue,
league.
Staffy,
bro, I would make an
Anthony
argument
Gordon-
before you go,
Anthony
Dayo.
Gordon. One second, Ahmed. Anthony Gordon is better than anything Arsenal have on the wing, bar Saka.
Bro,
Why
I would
I
argue,
agree.
Dayo, I would
Argue.
argue, yeah, you know the Brighton
Okay,
team
go
you
on.
faced, yeah, the Brighton team you faced, their attack is much better than yours. I'll be
So
honest.
let me address
You know what I
again.
mean? That
So,
attack is better than your attack right now, bro.
You can talk about you, and I can tell you that I can.
Who are you
agree-
talking about? Brighton?
Hold on, I can
Yeah,
agree.
Brighton's attack is better than Arsenal's. in my
Who's
opinion.
Brighton's front three? Joao Pedro,
I don't want.
Mente,
I don't want to. Husam, I
Mitoma.
don't.
Pedro,
And
Husam, I don't want-
Adingra, and Mitoma.
Mitoma, yeah. They've
Mitoma.
got- yeah.
So Staffy, I can agree with you when you say the recruitment in the last two seasons has been he's got it wrong. And I think this is what I think. Looking at my team and looking inwards, what Mikel Arteta had tried to do, which is now not working for him, which is why I said, you lay this bed, you better win something with it. What he had tried to do was he wanted a thinner squad with players that can play in multiple positions.
And that's where he lost it.
And mistake that he's making doing that is if that one player who can play in three positions gets injured, you're losing a player for three positions, literally.
I agree with you. 100%.
And I think that that's what he did with Trossard, and then like Gabriel Jesus, who can play on the left and on the right, and even down the middle. Kai Havertz, who can be a midfielder, even though he's not good in the midfield, but up front he's even slightly better. At least he'll give you a couple of goals. What he has done is he's gone for dynamic in positions and not factored in injuries. You get one injury to that player, you don't have him for three positions.
But
And you
Dayo,
make
why
him
does it seem
think-
like there's an excuse for everything?
No,
I
it's not
don't-
an excuse. I'm saying
To be fair, he's explaining it
Husam,
correct. I don't think Dayo's not making a
not
mistake.
making an
He's actually
excuse.
explaining
I
it.
am
Okay,
saying-
but what you're explaining, do you
Hold on.
agree with what you're explaining
No,
or not?
I said this is a poor way of recruiting. And
Okay,
this is
okay,
what
my
I'm
bad. So
explaining.
you're explaining it,
Exactly.
but
I'm
you're not
explaining-
agreeing with it.
I'm not agreeing with it. Like for me,
Okay, fair enough. I
for me,
respect that.
if you
I
want
thought you were
players-
agreeing with him and explaining
no.
it.
So you admit that.
I was responding again. I started by saying I agree with you, Staffy.
Wait, go on, go on.
I heard Declan. Wait.
I
I
said,
heard
I
Declan.
said I agree with you, Staffy, that the last two
Yeah.
seasons, last two windows, recruitment have been poor. But the recruitment style that they went for was to get players who can play in multiple positions, which I think, even if you want to do that, what you should do is have a specialist and let the backup be somebody that can play multiple positions. So have a right winger outrightly, like keep Saka there, and then let Trossard be his second guy. Whatever. With Saka is injured, Trossard can play 2-3 games. On the left wing, get me a proper left winger, and then put whoever else as a for Kai Havertz can be backup striker, and get me a Victor Gyökeres or a Victor Osimhen up front. Get me a proper 9, and then get me this hybrid that you want to play with.
Okay,
What
but
Mikel
listen.
Arteta have done, because he didn't want a big squad, which is annoying to me. I don't agree with it, but that's where the poor recruitment is. And again,
Okay.
Again, having said that,
Who wanted Sterling? Who wanted Merino? This is Arteta guy.
again,
Arteta was behind the signing. of
Dayo,
Merino.
Dayo,
Again, Hamza,
I want to
it
hear
is-
what Ahmed has to. Ahmed's been trying to say something. Go ahead, Ahmed.
You know, I go to work here. I've got a gooner who goes to work, by the way, and I've been working with him for a year. Yeah, and I told him that, listen, bro, you're my guy in it, but Rice he's pony, mate. He's pony. I said it to him, yeah, and you'll see it. You'll see the light. And he said, "No, Ahmed, you're just saying that because you don't have a CDM. You know, you wanted him as well. He's actually good." Bro, I got a message from him today saying, "Yo, he's on annual leave," and he apologized to me. He said, "Yo, sorry, Ahmed, he was right. He's not good enough." Yeah, I'm telling you, he apologized. So the thing is, yeah, you spent a guy. I always say if you're going to spend that amount of money.
If you're going to start, if you're going to start this Rice thing again, I'm not going to have a conversation.
Because we have to talk about him because he's someone.
I can't have that conversation with you because
no.
The bias,
We have to talk about it. Listen. We have to talk about it because he's your biggest signing. He's your most expensive signing.
Yeah, and he's been doing his own job.
Signing, and I never hear anything.
That job at the guys up front.
Hear him out. Let him talk.
No, but the thing is, if you're going to spend that amount of money, you have to excel in something. Wallah, you have to excel in something. You have to be elite in something at least. He's not an amazing ball carrier. He's not amazing at defending. He's not amazing at shooting. He's not amazing at passing. He's not amazing at running. And the only thing that I hear, he covers ground. Okay, get a low more than that thing that cleans the grass. Then get that. Yeah, cover ground. I have Ugarte who covers ground, bro, and he's at least a very good ball winner. And he cost about half the price. Like, I always talk about Declan Rice. Whenever I see him, yeah, I saw him against Bayern Munich with Goretzka, bro. Man, he was nowhere to be seen. I see him against Newcastle.
I understand what Ahmed's saying from this perspective.
No,
If
you always understand. You always understand.
One second.
He never stands out, yeah.
Dayo. What Ahmed, listen, Ahmed is saying the following. You pay 110 million for someone.
None of you spoke about his price tag last season. None of you.
I did.
None of you spoke about his price tag last season. Let's be quiet about this. I won't take it. You are the only one that's talking about. You know why? You have an agenda, Ahmed.
I think last summer you probably could have gotten Isak for 110.
Listen, hold on. I agree with you. We could have gone to somebody else. But the point is, for what we paid for him, nobody spoke about his price tag last season. You talk more about Caicedo. You talk more about Enzo Fernandez.
Caicedo has way more about him than Rice. Way more about him.
I'm not comparing both players. What I'm saying is, when you buy something at a price that you think is the price that it means to you, and it's doing the job that you expect it to do for you, it is not. We didn't buy Rice to come and be our goal scorer. Rice is not the one. That's not what we bought.
I'm not asking him to be a goal scorer. You're missing the whole point.
The job we bought Rice.
He excel at.
He's doing the job we have bought him for. It's that simple.
Listen. Let me just stop you, Dayo. Listen, let me just stop you both.
Nonsense.
Big up, Hamza.
Husam, one more thing.
You're making up with the Egyptians now, Hamza, huh?
Big up already.
Yeah. You have to be careful with Salah.
Husam, check this. Husam, quickly. You'll be shocked at this, yeah? You'll be shocked. You'll laugh at this. 1 second here. Someone said hair transplants expiring already.
La ilaha illallah.
Actually, I saw that. Let me explain something. When you get a hair transplant, your hair grows out and then it all falls off again and it grows again. That is normal in hair transplant.
Listen, Hamza, I just told you, be careful. You know, Hamza, let me tell you something.
No, I love Egyptian.
Hamza, no, you're signing. You're signing.
Be careful because all of them are gonna migrate from Liverpool to City now. So you be careful. All of those is gonna be a Man City fan. So you be careful.
Hamza, he's losing the. Hamza, let me tell you something. You're signing Marmoush. Be very careful how you speak about Salah because the Egyptians love their own. Be careful. I'm telling you right now.
But they're gonna have to choose. Marmoush, the guy's gonna give them.
I'll tell you something. Salah will still get more love because Salah actually grew up in Egypt.
But what about
grew up in
Marmoush?
Canada, so he don't get the same love.
Where did Marmoush grow up in?
Canada.
Marmoush reminds me of Oski so much. Anyway, let me just.
I'm gonna.
Let me just do the super chats, guys, because some of them address you. So let's just do this. You get me this Oppenheimer settings. Ahmed, the reason why I had to stop that argument is you and Dayo will never ever have a normal conversation about Rice because one guy just doesn't rate him at all.
Husam, before we move on, can I actually? I just want to say something on that real quick because I'm not even a big Rice fan. People think I hate Rice because I used to say I think Bissouma's better than da-da-da. But I actually want to side with Dayo on this for one reason. What Ahmed said actually it gives me more reason to say that Arteta should leave because the reason people are talking about Rice like that is because of Arteta. Because I'll tell you why. This guy is actually doing his job. It's not his fault that the manager, a year after he got him, instead of getting him Acuna as an example to be in the midfield and be a ball carrier, instead of getting him an elite left winger that can create off this side, he has the guy sold Emil Smith Rowe and Reece Nelson and got him Sterling, who doesn't sniff the pitch, got Marino, who should be playing as a linebacker in the NFL, and they don't create anything. So what happens when they don't create anything? They look at the most expensive sign and say Rice is shit. I don't think Rice, I don't think he's that great anyways, but it was never his job. That's why Arteta needs to go, because he's making some of his best players in other positions now look like shit, because people who are looking for answers, they're like, oh, let's just target the expensive signings.
No, but you know what it is though, Staffy? I'm not even asking him yet to bag goals yet. Even the way he's got his line breaking passes, bro. It's just like he takes too many touches and everything is so stiff. Like the thing is, I'm not asking him to get me 20 GA yet. What I'm saying is that people are talking about, oh, but he's so good defensively. Your system, Arsenal, you are a defensively solid team. If you put another midfielder in Rice's position that has any defensive qualities about him, you will not notice a difference because you guys
that's another
no,
lie.
it's not.
Again, you don't watch
I've seen Jordan
right?
Henderson
last
in a
season,
system with
last season. The reason why we looked
you
good last
are a
season,
defensively good team.
No, the reason
It's not
we
about
looked good
Rice
this
making
season,
a changer.
he
Like,
did. Rice,
and he's got less
more-
responsibility
Can-
to
can you
defend,
stop-
whereas
can you
at West
stop-
Ham he
can you
had
stop?
way more responsibility.
Can you
He had
stop
way
for a
more
second,
responsibility at West Ham
because
That is true. At West Ham, he did have
he had
more
way more
responsibility.
responsibility, bro. He was in a he was
he's playing in
way more defensive.
He's playing in a different club that actually
This guy was playing a
that
low
actually
block.
controls that
Being a
that
low
controls the
block.
ball. The West
It
Ham
is
played
an
a low
Ahwa.
block, and
We
that's
are
why.
disingenuous.
That's why it
Yeah,
looked
but
like.
Rice definitely had more responsibility at West Ham because he was the midfield.
Are we? So hold on. Are we comparing responsibilities?
At
when
Arsenal,
the-
he's part of more of a like a
the style of
different
play is
system.
different. I don't understand.
Because here's the thing with Moyes and that period at West Ham, they didn't always defend.
Such a
There's
shallow
a lot of times
comparison.
they
It's
attacked.
You didn't buy Rice here to be defensive. You are a defensively sound team. That's what I
Hey,
am
listen.
saying.
The reason
So
we were
I'm
defensively
judging Rice. I'm judging Rice, Dayo. Hold on,
sound
Rice.
last season was
I'm
majorly
judging
because of
Rice
him.
and what he does in
The
build
amount
up
of sweeping that he did for Saliba and Gabriel. In the
Dayo,
first-
listen.
because
Dayo. Let Ahmed land. Let's just listen. Just let Ahmed have the last
The
word.
problem is, listen, the problem is I'm
So we
allergic to
can do-
bullshit. The problem is I'm allergic to bullshit. Like I'm allergic to bullshit talk. When people start saying things that I know makes no sense, my brain cannot comprehend it. Right. So here's my thing.
Hey, how can you be allergic to bullshit, but then you voluntarily come to the Ahwa? Come on.
No.
You're signing up for it, man. Shout out Kai Havertz. Wallahi.
Ahwa is not
They're
listening.
signing
I
up
was
for
gonna
this.
say.
Because
We're here to have
You
fun.
walk into the lines then and you don't want to get eaten.
No,
Wallah, what do you mean?
16.5 million for Kai Havertz.
17
Yeah.
million.
If you are-
Dayo,
17
before
5
Dayo,
million,
you know, just
5
give me
million
bullshit.
for Kai
Dayo,
Havertz.
Dayo,
Wallahi, it might be my best
Dayo.
deal I've made.
If
Dayo,
you are
listen,
going
you
to
know,
bullshit,
let's
put it on
end
the
it
plate.
on that point.
If you
You
are going to
walked
give me
in
bullshit,
here.
put it on the place. Don't throw it. Don't
Okay,
throw
okay,
nonsense.
Dayo,
Don't
Dayo,
throw
listen.
nonsense.
Kai Havertz, best deal I made. for
Guys,
Chelsea.
guys.
Wallahi, man.
Listen.
Best deal.
We're approaching 2 hours.
I wasn't even
You're
sure.
all yawning
Not even
and stuff
Mount.
like that. Yeah, Habibis, can I talk?
الله يخرب
Relax.
بيتك انت وماو. اليوم اللي
يا
شفتك
أخي,
انت
listen.
وماو.
Big up to all of you guys. You get me? Dayo, in the words of Staffy, you came in here, you already know Ahmed's agenda against Rice. You already know Hamza's agenda against Arsenal. You already know Ahmed can't stand Arsenal, the other Ahmed as well, Ahmed Chelsea. So it's this was gonna be like this all day. You
It's
get
the
me?
game,
Big up to all of you
I
guys.
walked into a buffet and said I'm on a diet. What do you
Yeah, he
mean?
said I'm on a diet. Like
That's why I'm
you're
giving
on
it back to
Ahwa,
him.
Habibi. You're on Ahwa. You know how Ahwa operates.
Listen, and hence why I'm giving it back to him. Hence why I'm saying this thing that you're saying here is nonsense.
Yeah,
Because
that's why
nobody,
he called Hamza
because
Megamind. Well
nobody
done.
here talked about
I've literally
nobody here
backed
talked
up
about
on-
Rice's price as of the end of last season. He was practically voted by his own peers, including your players from your club, as the third best player last season.
Literally,
So if you
man.
sit down here, and spew all that crap from
Big
your
up
mouth,
Arro.
Tell me what I said. That's nonsense. Tell me. Tell me what I said.
Guys.
Guys.
Last point. Husam,
Okay,
yeah.
after
Let's
Ahmed,
see,
خلاص, we're doing
last point.
Superchats.
At the end of the day, guys, no one cares about Arsenal. London's blue. Thank you, man. Let's push on.
Yes, exactly.
We
Thank
spoke
you.
an
Listen,
hour
that's the
about
perfect
Arsenal,
way.
and then you say no one cares about Arsenal.
Yes, that's the
That's
perfect
bad.
way to
London's
end
blue.
it.
Ahmed
That's
is
the
shameless,
perfect way
bro.
to end
Man.
this whole argument. No one cares about Arsenal. So big up to Fonzo. He says £1p. Sorry, Hamza Charlie Brown hair transplant is what Fonzo is
Charlie
saying.
Brown, her part.
There you are. There
Charlie
you
Brown
are.
is crazy, bro.
Klopp inherits the good team. Milner right wing. I can't lie to you. That was the most shameless thing said all stream long.
Bruh.
Klopp
And he went to the Europa League final. I'll
I
never
did not
forget.
say. I said he inherited a better team than what Mikel Arteta inherited.
No, he did.
Wallahi,
Rodri did.
bro, Mikel
Who did
Arteta
Mikel
inherited
Husam.
golden boot winner in Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
Yeah, please.
That was the only person on that squad that made
That
any
whole
sense.
team, that you know, that whole club team,
Like
that had only
that
one
whole
good.
Arsenal team.
We had only one
These
good
guys
player.
were Coutinho and inshallah.
Yeah,
That's what-
Coutinho. That's it. We had Coutinho only. The rest was just not good.
Shout out Milner though. You
Mil-
can play left mid.
Exactly what Fonzie said. Milner right wing. حبيبي بعدين ما كنت shout out يا أخي خلاص.
Husam,
LFC showing
Husam,
tracks. Arsenal,
Husam.
the Grand Canyon is what my guy Jack Howe was saying.
Wow.
Big up to Omar Rushdi sending messages from Egypt. You get me, Marmoush and Salah land. Hamza telling others you're shameless.
Hamza, look, his super chat is in
Subhanallah.
sky blue. He's ready to be a City fan.
Yeah, Subhanallah, Hamza, Subhanallah.
He's
By
ready
the
to be
way,
a City
Gordon did the Henri celebration. He did. I noticed that as well. That's not
I
Henri.
love
That's,
you,
fan. Wait,
man.
why is Hamza doing the Rashford?
that's fucking Rashford.
sorry.
Hamza.
Oh, ego.
Henri is holding the corner flag. Man
He
did
did
this
the
for
Rashford,
Henri.
wallahi.
Henri ever do this?
Hamza is gonna be a Kumo fan when Rashford goes there.
This
That
guy's
was your that
Come
was
on,
I wasn't
come
even an
on.
Arsenal supporter. All these theories used to be an Arsenal supporter.
By the way, if Rashford goes to Kumo, Fabregas is the best Premier League midfielder of all time.
No,
No dispute.
Fuck you guys, bro. Be smart, man. Be
Are you
smart.
S Club 6? What does this mean?
S Club 7.
I
Okay.
don't
fair
know. It
enough.
sounds like a strip club.
You don't know, it's a movie. It's a movie. It's Club 6, if I'm not mistaken, no?
Dayo, is Saliba's head in Madrid?
Fact. That's a fact. I'm telling you now. I'll be the
I
first
don't,
one.
I don't do agenda. Let me answer.
He's
Oh,
going.
well, everything's an agenda, bro.
Hamza,
Get it out of your
Hamza,
vocabulary,
Hamza,
man.
man.
Hamza,
He's going.
Hamza,
What is this?
Hamza,
So where's
this
Ahmed? He looks like he's in
this
space.
pound
man.
super chat was addressed to me.
He's going,
Hamza,
he's
not to
going.
you. I don't know where anybody's head is at, right? And so it's not my place to come here and say, oh, well, I think that, like, Trent is his head in Madrid. I don't know. I can only criticize what he does on the pitch in the game when I'm done with that game. Has Saliba been playing well for me in every game? Yes. Did he cost me a game recently? Yes. So that's how I look at it. I am
Dayo.
really- look, let me say this again, and I'm going to say in front of all of you again. Husam is probably the only one that has heard me say this, or maybe even Ahmed, Chelsea Ahmed. You've probably heard me say this. I'm not attached to any Arsenal player. I'm attached to my club. I will sell Saka in a heartbeat if I can get somebody better that can win me stuff. I don't care. I'm not one of those Arsenal snowflakes that is like, oh, Saliba, didn't it? Yeah, I will praise you when you're doing well. I will trash you when you're doing crap. And if I can cash in on you, I'll
I can't lie. Dayo has said that before. He has said that.
Bad
Yeah.
of players, man. Bad of players.
Dayo,
I'm
Dayo,
not one of those
Dayo.
people. Do you understand?
Dayo, at least you will sell Saliba. He will lose front on a free.
Whatever the I don't look. I don't even pocket. Look, let me tell you, I don't even pocket watch Arsenal. I don't care. Like my thing is go out there and get what you need to get. I'm not one of those fans who's like, oh yes.
I'm gonna remember all this, Hamza. Wallah. I'm gonna remember.
But if I need to get rid of him,
Remember, you go to Brentford away next week. Yeah, remember. Big up to Red Line of Tarango says, respectfully, Dayo, 40-20 isn't title-winning form. You're forgetting Arsenal won 16 out of 18 last season. Don't see Arsenal doing it again this season. That's the thing. Look, undefeated is a double-edged sword because look, if you draw 38 games in the league, you're undefeated and relegated. You get me? So
I'm not
like
saying
when
it's-
it comes,
I'm not saying 40-20 the
no,
title.
I know, Dayo, I know what you're saying, but I think when it comes to like 12 games, title-winning form is like 11 wins, 1 draw. That's like title-winning form, you know. 9 and 3, I don't know. Big up
Yeah,
to
but
Tanya who says,
Hold on, let me just quickly to that super chat as well. I hear you, it's not title winning form, but at least we have seen 7 to 8 times in the history of the Premier League since the Premier League has started where teams have come back and clawed back a 10-point lead.
yeah, I hear. No, that is fair.
And,
That is fair.
and to sit here and say it is impossible is us lying. It is improbable that we will do it, right? Because of where
Yeah,
we're
it's improbable, not impossible. I'm with you. I think Salah was sleeping today, stinker. Every Chelsea fan is obsessed with Salah. You're obsessed. Palmer gave the ball away.
I have to say, I'm not obsessed. I didn't speak about Salah today. I mean, you're speaking about him. Obviously, you're a Liverpool fan.
Okay,
but
every Chelsea fan except Ahmed. Happy now?
there's- I started to
خلاص.
clear-
Happy?
He did say Hazard would never, so he did speak about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did
did.
I
say.
mean, I don't recall myself saying.
Yeah, listen.
Oh,
Here's
this guy
the
is
That's why I
this
keep
guy
you
is
in
a
check because you're a fraud, but I remember everything.
Palmer gave the ball away for the Palace equalizer. And by the way, Hazard and every single football legend on this panel has had bad games before. It's normal. Hamza, Ballon d'Or, Rodri said, who was the toughest after Messi to play? Say it. Question from Egypt here, Hamza. No. Forget your phone. No one cares. No one. Hamza, can you answer the
I've
question?
just signed a player, fellow Real Madrid.
You're
protect Real
disrespecting
Madrid
the
for me.
Egyptian people.
Victor
Wow. Hamza, Ballon d'Or Rodri said who after Lionel Messi was tough to play against?
I don't
Say,
know.
say the truth. I watched the.
I've
You're
never-
the
I've
biggest
never-
liar. Oh my God!
I
You're the
don't
biggest.
remember. What the hell?
Hamza is
Oh my
Hamza
God!
is
You're the
scammer.
biggest liar.
Who?
Do you want me to play the Rodri interview now?
Yeah, play.
So you're actually gonna deny it, Hamza? If you
I
know the
don't
answer, just
remember.
say it. Ya Allah, Hamza, if you know the answer, just say it. Yeah, I don't want to go.
I
pull
don't
up
know. I
See
don't
it,
know the
say
answer.
it, sort it, man.
I don't know the answer. We've signed
Rodri
Victoria.
did an interview where he said after, you get me? After Messi, it's the most difficult player to play against is Mohamed Salah. That's what he
No
said.
way he said
You know,
that.
you know, Rodri chats
Nah.
shit sometimes because he said
didn't
Ronaldo
see
doesn't have
that.
any talent in it. So remember.
No,
I
he
remember-
actually said it. He actually did say it.
I've never heard of this. This is just made up stuff.
No, I watched the interview, bro.
I've
I
never
watched it.
watched this. I've
Rodri
never.
said Ronaldo had no talent. I remember that. That guy's a waffler, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we don't care, man, at this point, respectfully.
Husam, don't be desperate. Don't worry about it. He's never won AFCON. Don't worry. Move on next one.
Okay, Hamza's
Don't
gonna
talk
call me a
about
liar.
that. Yeah, Habibi, you're about to get an Egyptian player, and you're dissing us for not winning the AFCON.
See, I
No,
did
bro,
I tell you
Man,
what
we're about to ruin it, man. Listen, he's about to ruin that Egyptian player anyway, man.
Yeah,
Russia.
Hamza, you are supposed to run the agendas that we're the best African nation.
No, you are. Wallahi, you're the greatest. You're the greatest. I
There
know.
you go. That's
Wow,
how you're
this
gonna
is
get the
so-
Egyptians to
But I'm
support.
saying that Mo Salah's
Okay,
never-
guys, Hamza's gonna call me a
I'm
liar,
watching.
right? Watch the screen now. Watch, yellow. Watch. Don't hide. Don't turn off your camera. Be a man. Face it like a man.
Be a
Here,
Rodri.
listen.
Vale. ¿Quién es el jugador al que no te gusta enfrentarte nunca? Este que dices, es que este tío puede decidir el partido en cualquier momento, o te domina en el centro del campo, o...
En su época fue Leo. Aquí en la Premier, sí, diría que Salah, probablemente en su prime, Salah.
Yeah, hold that. What did he just say? What did he just say?
It doesn't make
Yes, see,
sense.
respect Salah. What did he just say? I would say that Salah probably in his prime in the Premier League.
Probably. So not definitely. Probably.
You left everything and you focused on probably. يا أخي, are you normal?
Probably.
يا أخي, can you admit you're wrong for once? لا حول ولا قوة إلا
I
بالله.
think he forgot what Mainu did to him in the FA Cup final. It's okay.
Leo. Aquí en la Premier,
Here in the Premier League. He's
sí,
thinking
diría que
what?
Salah, probablemente en su prime, Salah. Sobre todo
Probably.
cuando vas a Anfield, que es un cuchillo, o sea, es muy difícil.
See, there you are then. There you are. Told you, mate.
Probably.
Yeah, respect Salah, mate. Liverpool don't score without Salah or Trent. I agree with you. Listen, Bradley is a good player, but he's not Trent levels yet. As long as Trent is not walking around, then we're definitely crap in defensively in 2022-2023. We needed Rice. I hear why Arsenal needed Rice, but I understand both perspectives. Okay, let's not start fighting. One guy's telling you we needed Rice. One guy's telling you if you spent more money on forward players, it's better. Which I get as well. So both arguments
Oh,
are
he's
fair.
showing us.
Jack is back. He says, Ahmed is shameless. Get a life and quit talking about Rice. Your agenda is tiring and makes me sleepy. All players for sale. If Madrid come in for Saka and Saliba for the right price, I will sell. Okay, Jack is in agreement with Dayo. Fair enough.
Selling what?
See, there's no sentiments. There's no sentiments for me with players. I don't care how good you are at my club. If the price is right and I can move like a big club, sell the big player and go buy the best new prospects and buy 2-3 of them. That's what I want my club to be doing. All this sentimental
Saka is
nonsense
one
is
of
like,
them.
oh
Why
yeah.
would you sell them?
No, I'm saying, listen, if a player wants to leave
For the right price, yani
and the
140
right price comes, if somebody comes
You're
with
not
140
replacing Saka's talent with 140 anyways. So what's the
but here's
point?
what I'm saying though. If the player wants to leave Staffy, you want me to keep him at the club, even if you pay him all the
No, if he wants to leave, that's different, Dayo. But
If
that's
his
not what
heart
the
is not
super chat
there-
says. The super chat is saying he's willing to sell anyone at the right price.
Yeah, but we
You're
must
not
accept
replacing
something.
Saka's talent.
We
if
must
you sell him.
accept something. Look at Chaik's hypothetical. If Madrid
if
come in.
Madrid come for
Me
Saka,
from the beginning, I'll be honest with you. One thing, even Hamza will tell you, everyone. As soon as I heard Trent Madrid, I was like, yeah, he's gone. خلاص, I accept this is Real Madrid. It's a different level.
We've never lost a player to Real Madrid. Foden, if they come for Foden, 100% is not going.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Listen, we'll never lose a player to Real Madrid.
I mean,
Anyway,
you have a
big
bad
up to all the
relationship
guys.
with Madrid right now, so that's different.
This was a very entertaining stream.
Big up.
AA United TV is in the description. Go subscribe.
Come on.
The Bridge Nation in the description. Go subscribe. He always leaves. طبيعي. Banned from the pitch. Yeah, he just dips. In the description, go subscribe. Go subscribe to Staffy TV. All of them are in the description. Subscribe to United Spurs of America as well. MHF, Footage Judge Mo, Saad's Football Corner, even though he's a fraud who keeps running away. And
Where is he? Why is he not here today?
subscribe to
Why is he not here today?
Why is he not here today? making excuses my mother وعند امي ومش عارف ايش يعني.
I was looking forward to cook him. Instead, I had to
Yeah.
argue with Dayo. I didn't even
Saad
want to
is
cook Dayo. I wanted to cook Saad.
Yeah, because Dayo is too realistic for us. We
There's
need
nothing to
someone like
cook about
Saad,
Dayo.
like
I was
Saad.
looking forward to
Well,
cooking
yeah,
Saad.
listen, look, let me tell you something, right? I have seen Arsenal win the Premier League. Like, I watched those games. So
Yeah, but
for
Dayo,
me,
here's why Saad is more enjoyable, because he was like 6 the last time like Arsenal was.
I totally get it.
Premier League, so he didn't even see it.
I understand where
I
he's coming
believe in
from.
my gaffer.
But for me, I have seen.
I believe my gaffer, he will win this league for me.
And I know where we're at.
And then
right
Ziad
now.
barking in the background. What happens if he doesn't? What happens if he doesn't?
Do you still have that clip?
Yeah, I still do.
Can you play it? Well, I miss it.
the Saad clip.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is
Full screen. Let me see it.
Bro,
Say
we
that
will
again
win
with your
this league,
chest.
bro. I believe my gaffer. He will win this league for me.
what happens if he doesn't? What happens?
I love when he goes like, I believe, man.
I love the fact that Ziad is just barking in the background. It's just beautiful. What happens if he doesn't? What happens if he doesn't? Bro, I will say I don't care about talent. The club is here to make money. Everyone's for sale. Stop moving like Liverpool on trend. Wow.
What little bullshit is that? But chick Otto, listen, go back to selling cars if you want to make money. Not selling your players.
No. But see, Staffy, again, here's how I feel about players, right? I feel like a player is important to the club, but he's an asset. They look at them as assets, right? Jesus Christ.
No, but you should be pissed if that happens, Dayo.
No, but
Because you know what it is? You're
listen,
not that far off from being a title winning team.
I
think you're a couple pieces.
I hear you, Staffy.
And if you sell Saka, then you're going all over again. That's a new window.
Okay, no, Staffy. Let me put it this way. Saka has challenged twice now, 2 seasons back to back, right? He hasn't won the league. Maybe he's feeling a certain way. And then Madrid comes and Madrid says, here's 140 million. The kid is already, if he's feeling a certain way and he wants to leave, if he wants to stay and say, listen, look, Gaffer, we're just one piece away, like talking to, and they all agree, and he wants to stay and play for the club, then stay and play for my club. But if you already feel, like I said, if you feel like you need to leave, and the right
I hear it. No, Dayo's been very logical about this from the start. He is right, to be fair.
As much as I love my players, as much as I love Saliba,
Dayo, it's 4:20 a.m. Wallahi, I want to end.
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
We need to listen. Some of us need to sleep, bro. You know what I mean? Some of us need to, you know.
Yeah, Ahmed has work. He's in
You know what I mean?
Sleep. Anyway, love you all. This stream's gonna take you over to LB, so just spam Husam Raid in his chat. And yeah, love you all, and see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Title race stream with LB as well. Peace.
Give it up.